Hello? Hello? Are we live? Hello? Oh, I can hear myself back. What is this? There we go. Yes, I believe we are now live. Hello and welcome to the stream. How is everybody today, tonight, wherever you are? Yes, indeedio. We have some fun park building to go on tonight. Yeah, usually I do a little stream countdown. I've realised that on the replays, I get more views when I don't have one of them. So, in future, just be aware that I could just go live. Yeah, just be aware of that. I always schedule in a few hours in advance anyway. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, just in the last 20 or so minutes, Dash Dude says, "Thank you so much. You showed me how to download the mods. That is my pleasure, buddy. Really is. Always glad to help." Cousin Chris asks how I am. How are you, buddy? I'm doing good. Cheers, mate. Also, using the lovely members only Furious ground cover emojis in the chat as well. Yeah, there is membership options. If I get to 10 members on this channel, I will be doing a members only monthly live stream. If I get more members than that, I'll keep adding more and more benefits as time goes on. So yeah, that's probably the last time I'll mention it this stream. Yeah, so all good. Kalo, hello there, welcome to the stream. Mapove, hello there. Yo, Micah T, Dreadwolf, hello there, hello. Cousin Chris says the stream is live. It's alive. Yeah, tends to get silly, but it is what it is. So the aim of this stream is similar to the last huge build project that we did, which ended up getting scrapped because it was a J-tunnels based map, which never got fixed, so it's still shelved. I still have the save file, and we may return to it at some point. But for now, we're going to be loading up the San Marie Bay sandbox park that I recently released as part of the Flattened and Interesting Expanded Maps pack. I know, don't quite roll off the tongue, but that is now available on the Nexus. I did a full showcase video, which is doing really well. A lot of good feedback on that as well, and a fair few downloads on the Nexus, which is always good. It is linked in the description if you want to check out that pack and the video as well. I think I'll link both, not really sure. So yeah, awesome. Stokes, hello there, welcome. Kalo says, also I got the Malta DLC. Oh, very nice. Yes, the Malta DLC is probably one of the best ones so far, I will be honest. And I am actually going to do a video very soon. It's already recorded, I just need to edit it all together about my ratings for the DLC. And there's a price modifier on there as well to kind of weigh up, you know, price effectiveness of the DLCs as well. Jordan McGee, hello there, says, what? Why am I a mod? I'm quite generous with the blue wrenches, so you must have been in a previous stream and got given moderator. So awesome stuff. I'm quite generous like that. And of course, the beverage of this stream is Dr. Pepper. Good for the lungs. Yeah. Not sponsored. Not sponsored, of course. Micah T says, how's the weather where you're at? Freezing. Yep. I've got an extra shirt on tonight and a woolly hat because I've cut all my hair off. Do you want to see? I'm bald now. Mapove says, do you have a Discord server? I do, but only for emulation and Red Dead Online. I don't have one for Jurassic World Evolution 2 because there's already 2 really good servers for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I don't need to really make one for that. And I'm often in there. It's the modding Discord and I think it's the official Jurassic World Evolution 2 Discord, but I don't really know. Kalo says, how's the dog doing? Tazzy the King is doing just fine down here, if you can see him. Yeah, there he is. King Taz is right next to me, you know, being his usual good self. Tazzy. There he is, look. Your fans want to see you. If the camera could get closer, I'd move the camera closer, but it's already on full stretch, so. Mapov says, what's the Discord link? Well, it's literally just emulation and Red Dead Online, so There's only really a reason to join them if you're interested in them things, so let me know if you are. Map of cute dog, yep, nice. Micah T says, I remember when you had long hair at one point. I did. I used to have a long ponytail right down my back, yeah. And I often used to wear it just loose. And my nickname was Jesus for a while, actually. Yeah, Countess Lupus, yo, how's it going, dude? And I think your icons have actually changed from compies now to raptors for long-term, channel membership. So thank you very much, and thank you to something who just subscribed to the channel. I do love it when that T-Rex roars. That T-Rex roar is to indicate that someone has just subscribed, and it is fantastic. I love hearing that during the stream. Yeah, awesome. So I'm not gonna bang on too much about these expanded maps packs because yeah, I've already done a full video about them. But if you fancy getting them, look, there's all these different maps, all expanded, flattened, and some of them have alternate variants. So if you haven't seen that video, yeah, I've done like Biosyn, a full submerged Biosyn map, and a few alternate San Marie bays. So I'm going to load into this San Marie Bay map and just show you. These are all part of the pack. There's 14 maps, 19 saves. So there's 14 maps, flattened, expanded, interesting maps, and then 5 variants of them as well. So I believe this is quite loud in my headset. So I'm just going to move that volume down a little bit. So... Cousin Chris says something has survived. Oops, I mean subscribed. Yeah. The redeemables are out in force already. So let me just explain something real quick. Within the stream, there is you do get points, Wondercoins, shall we say, for just being in the stream chat. So the longer you're in stream chat, the more of these points you get. But I am quite generous with these. So every now and again I do dish some out. And to use the redeem function, you just use !redeem with a space and then any of them commands in the description. So redeem. I've even done it wrong myself. Redeem no hero. There we go. I'm no hero. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a little Metal Gear Solid 4 action for you there. Yes, and what I'll do is real quick, just while we're getting the stream started, for all of the early arrivers, I'm going to give... I've actually got the redeemables turned down a little bit this stream, so you might be able to hear me. Yeah, for everybody who's arrived early, I'm going to be very, very nice here and dish out. I nearly give everyone 25,000 Wondercoins there. 2,500 Wondercoins. So everyone in chat now has that. Look at the redeemables. They all have the prices in the description and everything like that. So
I like the base.
I like the buttery biscuit base. Yep, there we go. I do my best to react to them. So yeah, this San Marie Bay map, as you can see, is quite astonishing. Yes, I spent a long time putting this map together, and this is available as part of the expanded, flattened, interesting maps pack, which is on Nexus now. It does include this, and this is just one of the alternates to San Marie Bay. Look at this. This is an absolute work of art. Yep, I think. Yeah, so this is the map we're going to be building on today, and it's probably... You know how slow I build. I like to chat more than build. It's more passive, my building. So it'll probably be a couple of live streams till we get this finished. But as you can see, this is the map that we're using. Expanded maps. Look at this. Smoking. Yes. Oh, I need to add that as a redeem. Please, someone remind me in due course to add that as a redeem. The mask smoking. Smoking. Oh, and like a glove as well. Please remind me. Yeah. Case Cowboy, hello there. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, we have a lot of build space. And if I go to the management views right here and have a look at the visibility, this comes with the map as well. I've set up these coastal viewing platforms which cover these islands perfectly. So building an enclosure on these, you just have to put a little fence on the inside. And I didn't put my own fence for this map because I thought some people might want an invisible map, whatever. I just thought I'll do that. Yeah. And then there is also this other little novelty set piece up here of zip lines up to this with these viewing platforms. And then I'm probably just going to build an enclosure circular in the bottom there. Good. Thank you, Cousin Chris. Yep, got it. Canis lupus on the slots. Yeah, no one ever made it big on the slots. Yeah. Not in my stream. Yeah. Yeah. Even the heists are a bit rigged. I've set it to like 75% payout, but it still seems 50-50. I don't think I've set them up right, but it is what it is. Now, if you'd all be very nice, please share this stream out to anyone who may be interested. I don't know, YouTube community panels, Discord servers, Reddit. Yes. You'll probably get downvoted heavy on Reddit, though, because you link any videos or live streams on Reddit and you just get downvoted into oblivion for some reason, but never mind. So I will be taking some enclosure suggestions. So throw your ideas in the chat. This is a community build. It's not just me doing stuff. Yeah. So throw out dinosaur, paddock ideas. I've got all DLC. Yeah, so anything goes. Yeah. Anything goes. I'm especially interested in wondering what you guys would like to see in these, to be honest. These lily pads. You know, yeah, these are perfectly covered by the coastal viewing platforms. Yeah, all around here. This map is available on the Nexus as part of the expanded Flattened Interesting Maps pack, which is linked in the description. Probably the last time I'm going to mention it. Probably won't be, but you know what I'm like. I like to promote. So I have missed one little bit of nature there, which is a giant no-no, but that's all good. Kalo says what we're going to be doing today. Yeah, I've just kind of laid out the game plan on this one. Obviously, the natural lagoon here, yes, is obviously going to be for marine species. I'm going to prioritise just doing marine species in there. Oh, the audio on this is very loud. It's quite odd. Dreadwall says Iguanodon and Polacanthus enclosure. Those two can go together as they live together. Okay, so let's start jotting down some notes. Yeah. Well, the Polacanthus and Protoceratops. Cousin Chris, I don't think we've got a Protoceratops yet. It's been quite a big hoo-ha in the Jurassic World Evolution 2 community that we don't even have a Protoceratops yet. I'm just thinking where the best place to begin building is. Yeah. Stoke says British Dinosaur Islands based on the BBC book. Keep throwing ideas out, because I've not got a notepad, but I've got a piece of paper which will go into the notepad. So, Iguanodon and Polacanthus. British dinosaurs. Yeah. So I'm just noting these things down. I'm good with that. Cousin Chris says, justice for Protos. I think you're trolling me. You must be trolling me with that. So it says, Megalo. Oh, yeah. I think, yeah, we'll adapt, because there's a couple of ideas here. So we'll adapt that Iguanodon and Polacanthus enclosure into the British Dino enclosure. So Megalo can go in there as well. Just trying to combine ideas that are in the chat, you know. Iguanodon, Polacanthus, Megalo. So I think with them, they're all quite peaceful herbivores. And I did want to actually put a tour track here and have it lead round and have this bit here as its own beach tour. Yeah. Canis Lupus says, I missed the very start of the stream. What's the news on new species? Yes, for anybody who doesn't know, model edits model editing and new species are now fixed, but don't go downloading new species again just yet, because the modders will have to individually go and fix each new species mod. So at the minute the Achillo beta is fixed. So if you want a new species that works, the Achillo beta works. The Cretaceous Calamity T-Rex non-replaced skins work. Some new replacements work. Just make sure that was released after the Malta DLC, which will be the 8th of December. And yeah, just wait for other new species to update. Yeah. Cousin Chris says Proto is my favourite herbivore. I didn't know it isn't in the game. Yeah, it's been a bit of a hoo-ha. People are speculating it might be a free Christmas bonus, or it's going to be held back for the 30th anniversary, but who knows. Yeah. So Case Cowboy says, right, I'm going to kill myself trying to work out how to build a Victorian town hall for my city. Okie dokie. You take it easy, buddy, and I'll catch you very soon. Okay, thanks for dropping in. Dreadball says, you all have no idea how glad I am for holding off on work for Jurassic World Evolution 2. Yeah, it's a gift and a curse having new species so early. Bearing in mind with Jurassic World Evolution 1, new species were cracked after the game had all its major updates. So practically all new species that ever released still work, if they're still on the Nexus anyway. A load of modders left, if you remember. So I think the first thing to put down then here is going to be the tour. Nah, that's not the tour. Let's go over to Malta buildings. I am gonna prioritize Malta buildings over other buildings. Don't get me wrong. If there's not a Malta variant, we'll have the you know, the bog standard one. But yeah. Okie dokie. So let's get something going, because yeah, we want to be getting something going, don't we? It's kind of like a circular comment there. Also, Canis, I will be on later as well, so just let me know if you're on later. Enclosures, yeah, I'll switch over because we want this quite natural looking, don't we? So we're going to want some invisible fences. I know this is going to rule out people downloading this on the Nexus who don't have the BIOS in DLC. But if you've got Jurassic World Evolution 2 and you've not yet got the BIOS in DLC and the Malta DLC, for one, what are you doing? And for two, you need to get them. Yes, they are well worth it. Yeah, and I'll cover that in my upcoming Jurassic World Evolution 2 DLC breakdown, price comparison, ratings video. Yeah. Yeah, okie dokie. So let's put some invisible fencage down. Dreadwolf says, I still aim to start work on Jurassic World Evolution 2 early February. Nice. Are you going to be doing new models, or are you porting over some of your models from Jurassic World Evolution 1 as well? Because Dreadwolf, you have a huge back catalogue of new species. I mean, you've been propping up the dying Jurassic World Evolution 1 mod scene for quite some time. Yeah. Kalo says, I have both of them. I have Malta and BIOS in, and I make battles of dinos. Nice. I do like the dino battles. In all honesty, the dinosaur battles on this game could be better. We'll be honest, they feel a bit rigid, don't they, at times, the dino battles, but... Okay, so we're just starting this fenced-off area for the beach safari, yeah, of which we have lots of space for dinosaurs. Yeah. Bearing in mind, with them little islands, I could even submerge them a little bit and make them kind of submerged, get some Spinosaurs or something in there. Suchos or Spinos, yeah. Okay. Fencing this off. You know, the BIOS in invisible fence is, you know, top tier. Okay. 6 rating on the defense. So if you can use these in like challenge or whatever, or sandbox. The only thing is if you're playing with difficulty on, basically if the power goes down, they're useless. So, yeah. Canis says, I'm sure Dread has more than anyone else for the first game. I wouldn't doubt that. I would not doubt that. Yeah. Okay, so is that going to ruin my... Oh my goodness, what happened? What was that? Okay, well that's not correct. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay. The first fun has begun. Stoke says meteor strike. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that went a bit wrong, didn't it? Right, we'll just have to reform. Editing anything near that lagoon, crippling to the frame rate. Okay, that's fixed it, I think. Okay, I might have to do the entrance to that a bit further away. Or, be really cheeky. I'm just thinking of a workaround for that. If I do it there. And then put just a gate across it. I'm already lost. Like, what is this? Okay. Right, so is that... Look, it's going to put a gate under the water. That is very odd. Not quite as I expected. Okay. Kalo says... excuse me. Kalo says, what's your favourite dino? Oh, I've got a few. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this back. Yeah, because I need to put a gate in for that, and I'll extend this. Because I'm not having a big pull there. Okay, so I need to figure out then a couple of bits. Going through the different tabs. So awkward. Right, we can have this here then. I'll have to like loop round or something. I don't know. And we'll make this fence so it reaches all the way round to this side. In the fence menu, I'm a bit confused as to why. Oh, what is that? That's killing me. Dreadbull says, I don't know about that, Canis, but someone said one of mine mods was 2000th mod for Jurassic World Evolution 2, so that's cool. Oh, nice. Stoke says, the Tor must adapt to swimming, purely just survival of the fittest. Yeah. Survival of the floatist. Yeah. No, don't ask. I honestly couldn't tell you where that came from. Okay, so the beach resort, I'm actually going to cheat it a little bit, look, because I can't be having a meteor strike in the middle of my beach resort, can I? Bearing in mind, once this is done, once this park is done, I will upload this to the Nexus as well. I know I was saying that about the other park, but honestly, I will. Yeah. I promise. Dreadbull says, not needed, but I appreciate the sentiment. Okay. Good. Okay. I hope you like what I've done with this. Yep. Any other noob would have just flattened all the way to the edge and got one of them horrible edges, but I've smoothed this nicely. And they probably would have flattened all this plateau as well. But I wanted something that looked a bit unique. Probably would have flattened that. Probably would have flattened a lot, but no. I don't operate like that. I'm a bit smoother than that, you know. Right, what is that? Incomplete track. Oh yeah, I've got to build the track. But because there's no gates, it should be alright now. Huh? Huh? No, I'm confused. Yeah. Okay. This is just wild already, this. Okay, Tazzy just having a good old shake there. You coming up here then? Come up here. Look at him. Hey, good lad. Hey, he's a good one, isn't he, that dog? Kalo says, are you sure what I'm doing? No, not really. No. Kind of make it up as I go along, yeah. So that's the aim of the game. I'm hoping you guys are going to tell me all what I need to be doing here, you know. Enclosure ideas. I just thought I'd start things off with a nice beach tour. Canis Lupus says, okay, that was timed a little bit perfect, wasn't it? Okay. Canis says, the meteorite could be your version of the Big Bang. I don't know. Could it? Oh, I've got a voice over there. Invisible fence. It's an invisible tour track. Oh my god. Not as intended. There we go. That works. You guys hear that? Or am I going round the twist? Okay, so we have that in place. Now we need to, you know, put a hatchery down. It's got to be careful building too close to the edge, because it will flatten the edge of the cliff, and I don't want that. So I'll have to put buildings down and then use the WE tools to edge them over. You know, we're all about the mods. Okie dokie. So tour is in place. Good tip as well for the tours. Go into that menu there, as you can see that side, and one vehicle per 60 meters, then you get loads of tour vehicles on your tour track. Much better. Canis Lupus says, Canis says, no. No. If this is a beach resort, we kind of need a bit of it going into the water, don't we? Let's be honest, I'm going to have to extend that a little bit. Oh no, not the Scorpius redeem. The Scorpius is PIOS, I believe. So just beware of that. Oh no, it worked. Scorpius. I've spelt that wrong. I've spelt that wrong. Never mind. Okay, so let's extend this out a little bit. Then we want the intensity down a little bit. And we just want to get this under the water. Once we see that water there, that's about how shallow it needs to be. You're spamming them redeems. I like it. Okay. So we'll have a little bit of a beach area as well.
Danger, danger, danger. Unbelievable.
Danger, danger, danger. Okay, and then we'll kind of smooth it off like that. Cousin Chris says, your phone's riding, dude. It's just there on my shoulder, just riding. Kalo says, also, do you play Ark? In all honesty, I've got Ark. I've got a few of the DLCs. Can't say I'm a big fan. I think it's because I kind of started playing it and I got frustrated with it. And then I just gave up on it. Yeah, that's what happened. In a nutshell, that's what happened there. So, yeah, just kind of gave up. So, right, so let's expand this out a little bit. Dreadwolf says, speaking of Steve Irwin, did you all know that Robert Irwin narrated the POT update trailer? What's POT? What POT? Kalo says, I mean, it's that cold weather. It's not good for the lungs, not like Dr. Pepper. Kalo says there's a way to get creative in Ark. Stoke says I'll just use simple spawners mod. Use a flat canvas with no dinosaurs and make your own Ark maps. Oh, nice. That sounds good. Right, I'm just creating a little bit of a beach little bit of a loose beach area here. I should have put the slope down a little bit for that. See how it looks with this extra slope. Put that cookie down. No. Ah. Okay. And when it comes to smoothing off, that'll just look a lot better. There's method in the madness, you'll see. Kalo says, do you know the Godzilla mod for the Moser? Yeah, yeah. Just yeah. Not my favourite mod, but for those who are fans of Godzilla, I'm sure you all love it. Right. Canis Lupus. That's his go-to redeem. And I think it's 100 Wondercoins for that one. It didn't eat him. It's killing for sport. I know, that's cringe. It is cringe, sorry. But we do like a bit of cringe. Okay, so we're just going to smooth this off so it looks natural-ish. And paint it with sand. There we go, and that's the beach where I'm going to extend the tour track into that. You see, Canis says, "I know you enjoy doing your impression." Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll always honour the sport redeem. You know that. Didn't eat him. It's killing for sport. Okay, so we have now the beach. Time to modify that fence to reflect the new beach area. Tour track can stay where it is, of course. Studry.
Of course. All right, we've got access.
Studry?
Let's see what we can do with it.
That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, it's always weird hearing my own voice back on stream. Studry? I'll tell you what, the Telltale Games Jurassic Park series was actually really fun. I enjoyed them streams. It was good. Okay, so we're having a bit of this tour in the sea. This is the joys of dynamic water, you see. Make the most of it. Avoid that, otherwise it'll be too shallow. Oh, there we go. Wibbly wobbly, but seems legit. Oof, dinosaurs can be walking underwater there. Well, I mean, they can go in there for a bath, can't they? I'm sure dinosaurs can hold the water for several minutes at a time. I'm already liking the look of that beach tour. Let me know in the chat if you like the look of that beach tour already, and with a load of dinosaurs in. I'm going to have to call this Santa Maria Bay. Santa Maria Bay Stream 1. Yes. The system works. Okay, so let's get a hatchery down. Definitely going to need a hatchery. Let's have it. Acquisition Centre. It's not that one. It's in the operations. You know, I've been playing Jurassic Challenges today, and I can't even remember where the bloody menus are. You know what I mean? I don't like to bring it up, but 22 times world record Jurassic World Evolution 2 speedrunner now. Can't even remember where the hatchery is in the menu. I don't like bringing that up. I really don't. I really do, though. Yeah. Dreadwolf with an enclosure idea. Parasaurolophus, Styraco, Eueplocephalus, Coryphosaurus and Chasmo also live together. Okay. So I'll put this one as the beach. Iguanodon, Polacanthus, Megalo, beach. We'll call it the British beach. Yeah. It's going to be cold and bracing. Okay. Styraco. I'll probably put that enclosure maybe over on the other plateau, maybe. Uplo. Corey. Casmo. I'll tell you what, I played the Washington challenge earlier on Jurassic, and it was a beach. not fun at all. Well, it was in a difficult kind of way. The worst thing about them challenges that involve the necessity of using tour attractions is that sometimes they get jammed. And when the tour track goes all the way around the map and back, and that's half your, visible dinosaurs covered, when you save and load, none of the tour vehicles are there. They have to start the journey again and they move so slow. Okay, so we have that in place. We have a hatchery now as well. So let's stick additional bays. Accelerated growth. Yeah, why not? Money is unlimited. I'm just going to check the sandbox settings quick as well. No disease. Injuries off. Don't starve on. Don't dehydrate on. Lifespan unlimited. Yeah. Escapes none. Comfort off. Dinosaur sense summon. Unlimited traits enabled. Cohabitation. No dislikes, I guess. Yeah. That'll do. Gameplay, contracts off, scientists, yep, task time, yep. Park, invincible vehicles, cash, yep. I'll have all them on easy. This is just a fun build. Weather, yeah, it's all good. All good. So now, we can start hatching some stuff. So the first one on the list for that is the Iguanodon. Let me know in chat with this real quick with these Iguanodons, because we now have the crazy variant selector. Did you want the Jurassic World Evolution Iguanodon, the Dominion Iguanodon, or a mixture of the two? Just let me know. Random on both. Yes. Save and exit. Random on both says Stoats. Okay. Yep, random on both it is. I ain't got any counter offers. So how many Iguanodons? You get 4 in a batch. We're going to need at least 8. And Megalos, Polacanthus. Let's have a look at them. Polacanthus. It's needy, not for long. We also want random skins and patterns on all of these, don't we? Let's be honest. Dreadwolf says, I don't know how good the 2022 Iguanodon is. Never saw it in game. Okay, well in the selector you can see the difference. Where is it? GHI. There it is. So body variant. You can just see it in the bottom left there. That's the Jurassic World Evolution one. That one is the Dominion one. And you can obviously, with a new body variant selector, you can choose both. Oh, that's probably the loudest redeem now. Welcome to the stream, Redzilla. How's it going, dude? Okay, so we've got some Polacanthus going. Probably going to need 2 of them as well. 2 batches. There we go. 2 batches of those, and Megalos as well. Okay. Megalo. I actually like the Megalo in this game. Megalo.
Is that what a dinosaur would do?
You can't just give up. Is that what a dinosaur would do? Redzilla says, I'm good, just ate dinner and saw you a live stream, and how you been, Wonders? I've been good, thank you, mate. How you been? Let's get all of them. Okie dokie. And because the transport teams take an absolute age, I'll wait for these Iguanodons, and I'm slamming the Dr. Pepper, so I'm going to nip for a quick wee once these set transporting. I'll be like 1-2 minutes, won't take long. So we'll set these up all round the beach. Yeah, there, there. And I'll do my best to match their needs when the time comes. Yeah, I'll set the capture mode camera up so at least there's something to look at. And yeah, you can all just chat amongst yourselves for a moment. Yes. There we go. Set it up something like that. And I'll be back in like 1 to 2 minutes. I'll be very, very swift, okay?
You are dismissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. 1 to 2 minutes, real swift, okay?
Dodgson! Dodgson! We've got Dodgson here! See, nobody cares. Nice hat.
And I am back. Yeah. There we go. And then iguanodons. Look at that. The timing. Impeccable. Okay. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'll turn off the dinosaur visibility in a moment. Get a few more along there as well. Because in the... my name's Jeff. In these... game settings for speedrunning, I have the dinosaur visibility on. Dinosaur highlight, should I say. Makes it much easier. Yeah, so there's the Jurassic World Evolution Iguanodon, of course. And that's the Dominion one. I thought that was actually drinking from the dynamic water then. What is this? Yes, with the random skins. That one's being airlifted. Okay, and it's not quite worked properly. Okay, let's speed this up a touch. Takes ages to airlift, so I might even put another hatchery there so I can speed this up a little bit because there's a lot of enclosures to fill. So it's a trap. Tazzy, are you going to settle? Look, oh, he's already moved. He's ran off. He's camera shy. Come up here then. Come over here. Yeah, the camera wire's blocking him. Come over here then. Come over here. Come. Come here. Good boy. Oh, he leaps like a salmon. The camera wire is kind of stretched across the living room, and he does like a salmon leap. Yeah, King Taz is just there. You can't really see him well on that settee, but he is there. He's already had some decent screen time, not screen time. Wow. Yeah, screen time. Okay, that's done. Feel like I'm waffling a little bit, but we'll get some more transports done. And yeah, this is looking good. Bit of foliage on this beach. Couple of scenery items. We're going to be laughing, aren't we, on this? This is the British beach. Oh yeah. Redzilla says, I wonder if you've seen the new Transformers movie. I haven't, no. I kind of gave up on them after like the second or third one. They started getting a bit, I won't say boring, I'll just say a bit too samey, shall we say. Just a bit too samey is the best word for it. Okay, kind of get these nice and spread out. We're going to need some water. I'll tell you what I'll do. Put the slope on that. Okay. And you see you can hide proper water. That's wrong. That doesn't look bad anyway. I'll leave that as is. And you see you can barely see that. But now look. They're all here drinking. Drinking seawater, but fully submerged head. But Stoke says, guys, have you seen the new Marvel movie? Which one? It's hard to keep track. Like a new one every 2 months. Right, 5 megalos coming through. These are going to need live prey feeders. Live prey. I might even hide these just slightly underground as well because they look ugly. Do they look ugly? Shall I hide them under the ground a little bit? Let me know in chat. Oh, it's good for the lungs. Okay. I might have to set up some merch. I don't know. Polacanthus. Can you think of any other British dinosaurs that could belong in here? Underground. Okay. I will have to use mouse for this, of course. And it's the Y. Nope. The B key. There we go. Awesome. Look at that. Hidden. Hidden. Dreadwolf says baryonyx. Okay, baryonyx it is. And that actually fits well with this. I'm just thinking what foliage we're going to want just to kind of make this beach look a bit better. I'll drop a save before anything takes place. Okay. Baryonyx. Redzilla says, wonders, I'm drinking my favourite pop. It's Pepsi. Nice. Pepsi's not a bad alternate choice for me. What baryonyx do you want? Do you want the baryonyx trio, or shall I just go random? Completely up to you guys. I'll let you decide while I'm in this menu. What the game needs is actually where that DNA core is in the middle. We need a picture of what the skin looks like. We do. That would just be like amazing quality of life feature. It's like the perfect place for it. You know. Rando, rando, rando. Okay. Rando it is. There's a good chance we might just get one of the baryonyx trio anyway. I'd like a random but no unique option. Yeah. Because when you do like random raptors, you get random raptor skins. You know the raptor squad and all the variants. I'm not moaning. Yeah. Redzilla says, wonder you're selling merch is a good idea. Yeah. I might get to that at some point. Yeah. Okay, right. Randos. How are them megalos? I just hope all these are not going to be panicking all the time. Nope. They're hungry. Right, what do they need? Right, why is the health going down? Because I haven't got it set. Dinosaurs. Don't starve. Oh, I must have not saved it. Whoops. Lifespan unlimited. Yeah, okay. Save that immediately. Yeah. Is its health going to start going up? Arco, hello there. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Cousin Chris says, I'd buy a Dr. Pepper. It's good for the lungs mug. Oh, it's because the game's paused. Okay. There we go. Health's coming back. Good. Redzilla says you should make one holding your drink in your hand and say this is life. Maybe like me stood there and then there's like an x-ray in my lungs and I look really like glowingly good, you know? With a... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Yeah, I'll brainstorm a bit more before any decisions are made, of course. Ooh. I'll tell you what we've not considered yet. Or not thought of. We can actually get the fish feeders. Not the fish feeders, the piscivore feeders. In the water look. In the seawater. How cool does that look? And another one over here. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, look at this beach enclosure already. It looks fantastic. We want to be... Well, a little bit of foliage on this beach, don't we? Is that grassland shrubs? Ooh, that makes it look ugly. Let's try this one. Oh, it's got the feeder there, hasn't it? That makes it look really ugly, though. That's the problem. Unless I put some of them, like, just dotted. Nah, I don't like them. They're ugly. We'll do scenery trees. We'll do scenery trees for that. Right, so scenery only. Buildings off, fences off. Nature. Scenery. There we go. Just want the nature deleting. There we go. Yeah, brilliant. Redzilla says, wonders have you seen Pacific Rim? I haven't. Not, well, ages ago, yeah. All I remember from that film's that bulldog. That's it. Stokes says, yeah, just shrubs and stuff. Do you think we'd just be better off with the decoration than stick a few, like, palm trees and that? Bushy tree. Not cactuses, really. Medium trees. Couple of palm trees and that, yeah? Specifically near the corners. Where's the random rotation on this? And then one of them kind of there. Don't look very natural, but I'm just going to dot these about kind of naturally in little bunches. Yeah, okay. I need to delete one or two of them because they're not randomly rotated and they look a bit jarring, don't they, when they're like that? Okay. We'll also need one or two kind of leaning over on the beach because that's a very common look, isn't it? Tropical look for the trees. Ooh, a couple of them as well, yeah. Just dot these about random. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. It's looking good. Oh, we're still on triple speed. Okay, don't want that. Triple. Get them in the sunlight over there. Random rotate on that one. Oh, look at that. That's definitely the trick, innit? Then we don't get the horrible, the horrible brown on the sand, you know. Right, so I'm going to go for a crazy rotate here. Needs to kind of be leant over. Do you know, you see on them pictures and that, don't you? Where one of the palm trees is kind of sticking out. Using all of my Wii Tools knowledge. There we go. One of them sticking out. Look, that looks good, doesn't it? Gives them a bit of a 3D look rather than all just being stood up. And then, yeah. Any other suggestions for scenery items? Maybe a couple of Malta rocks or something. I don't usually use scenery items, you see. Don't usually use them. I'm not one for sandbox park builds usually. That looks a bit artificial, doesn't it? Kind of mix a few of them in. A couple of rocks there is probably going to smooth that out. Malta rocks are nice and light, so we'll have that there like so. Look. Yeah, I'm liking that. Back to the rocks, please. Yeah, don't be doing me like that. Need a few of these in the water. Up along the edge. Ooh, smoking. There we go. Well, as a framework, that's actually really nice. What do you think? British beach. Complete. Yep. Looking cold. Yeah. Yeah. I know, and I live very close to the coast as well, near Cleethorpes. And that has a beach. There's about 3 days of the year where it's where it's kind of warm enough to go. Yeah. So yeah, that there is zipline travel to get to this plateau. And then we can have some like enclosure edge at the bottom of here. So just let me know what you want to see at the bottom of there. I'd rather get the low areas done first, and then we'll work our way up. And then we'll have some real showstopper dinosaurs in these. I might even lower one of these and make it like a Spinosaurus one. And with the dynamic water filling it. So it's up to you. Let me know in the chat if you want to see this enclosure built next. Or me try and build some kind of Spinosaurus island. Probably this one here. That one there. We'll get that one filled out. And then we're kind of working the islands, aren't we then? Stokes says, no French footballers allowed. Yeah. Stokes says maybe some medium carnivores on sand dunes. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to add some elevation changes there. Yeah, I'll do that now. Should have done it first, really. If I do slope and intensity on low, it shouldn't create any like nasty edges, hopefully. But we do want some... I can't do it on the beach. But it does want some slight... There we go. I mean, just that's making a big difference. Yes. I like that. Yeah, just wherever it'll go, basically. Dreadwolf says, don't be salty because they beat the English team. Yeah, well. Meh. Meh. Oh, editing anything near that lagoon is a nightmare. There we go. Just them elevation check. Look how much of a difference just that bit of light elevation changes there's done. Yeah, that's changed the entire feel of that beach, I find. I think. Yep, it's going well. Just a question then to everybody. Have you done the California Jurassic Photography Challenge yet? And if so, did you use my guide? Because that guide's doing really, really well. It was kind of a throwaway video in a way, but not a throwaway video, but one I did off the cuff. I thought, I think I've figured this challenge out pretty well now. Do a guide video quick. Yeah. Dribble says, but also no British fans were arrested for any racist chant, so that's a win. Lol. Redzilla says, wonders you should make a stony beach. Yeah, well, I mean, we've already kind of got a bit of a start. I'll make this one more stony. This one over here. Arco says, I haven't tried Jurassic yet. Mission by itself is so enjoyable. It is, yeah. And my fastest time on that is 5 minutes 51. That's not game time, that's real time. Because bearing in mind, game time pauses when you are in the photography menu or in any menu. Yeah. 5 minutes 51 real time for Jurassic. That's 31 dinosaurs, 12 behaviours, 2.5 million in photography revenue. Yeah, 5 minutes 51. Yeah. Verified world record right there. Yeah. To be fair, it's the only run anyone's posted, so it's not anything too special, but still, I'm proud. Because it's going to take some beating. That will take some beating. Okay, so I'm really happy with the British beach. And if there's any other suggestions for dinosaurs on that, just let me know. I like that the water that I've put in underneath the sea there is making them come over and drink. Yep. Oh, look at that. That's how you imagine a baryonyx would be in its natural habitat. Or a Spinosaurus, kind of just up to the neck in water. Beautiful. That's worked out beautiful for a first go. Look at that. I mean, straight away I'm going to have to say that's screenshot worthy. I can't get low enough on that. I might have to do first person mode. Ooh, it's not the best. Can I crouch? Low view. Ooh, it's not quite right. Let you see. Oh, I don't even let you take pictures in this mode. What is this? I'm going to have to get inventive with the capture mode here. I do like to take snapshots because when it comes to thumbnails, images, things like that, it's nice just to have a back catalogue, shall we say, of good images. But we've got that weird glitching at the bottom of the screen. I don't know what that is, but I could crop that, potentially. I mean, that's wallpaper worthy. That is. That's going to be my new wallpaper, I think. Yeah. So on here then, management views, we're basically up to about the path and then round almost to there. Okay, so I'm going to put another invisible fence in, small electrified fence. What is this? Biosyn invisible fence. Yes, please. Okay. No tour track for this one. No tour track. We don't need it because this enclosure is going to be viewable from up on that plateau. So leave a little bit of space there, I guess, and I'll do that in a minute. Yep. And this is just going to perfectly fit this, hopefully. Right up to that little rocky outcrop. And to here as well. And I'll actually add the elevation differences before we do anything else on this as well. All the way to the end. You know. It's meant to look good, this, rather than be functional, if you know what I mean. It's more for aesthetically pleasing reasons than it is anything else. As are most sandbox parks builds. Now if I go on the visibility, look, most of that enclosure is covered by these. It's a shame I didn't put one tower looking that way, but never mind. Carno dance for the win. Okie dokie, so elevation changes. Yeah. Before I forget. Want slope a bit low, intensity low. Can be a bit more liberal with this. I'm on the smooth tool. It's no good. That there wants to be like a sand spit, as it were. Doesn't sound very nice, but I think that's what it's called. And we just want them elevation changes. Look. Oh, modifying terrain near the lagoon. Gotta love it. There we go. A little bit on these cliffs, just like that. And I'll use the smooth tool. No, I won't, because it'll probably ruin them at the top of there. So, no, I won't, actually. Dreadwolf says, another joke I won't make. Yeah, err on the side of caution, but if you think you'll get a laugh out of it, you have my trust. Yes. Right, what was the consensus then for what's going in this enclosure? I think there was a call earlier for a Parasaurolophus, Styracosaurus, Ueplocephalus, Coryphosaurus, and Chasmosaurus in this enclosure. We've already got the British Beach established over here for this. This is going well so far, going very well. Just going to adjust the camera slightly because I'm going to sprawl out. There we go. Nice and chill. Redzilla says, wonder the name of the kaiju in Pacific Rim that looks like the bulldog is named Leatherback. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay, so let me know in chat what you want to see in here. That list that I just said. My mate, that list I just said. Parasaurolophus, Styracosaurus, Ueplocephalus, Coryphosaurus, and Chasmosaurus. Or do you want to see something else in this second beach enclosure? From there we can start building up on these plateaus like Malta, building villages. We've still got the natural lagoon to fill. We've got this other plateau up here. And we've also got the lily pad style islands which are covered by these viewing galleries up here as well. So just let me know. Yep, there we go. Covered to perfection. So's this enclosure over here. Not to perfection, but well enough. Yeah. Parasaurolophus goodness. Okie dokie. So Paras, Styraco, Ueplo. Yeah. Parasaurolophus. There's tons of skins for this. Dreadwolf says, as you can see, I'm being very careful with my jokes. You can count on me. Thank you. Yeah. Err on the side of caution. Yeah, that's the best. Stoke says maybe a Triassic area. Okay, let me write this down then. Triassic. So we've got, yeah, not this beach, another one. Silo. Herrera. Listro. I always forget that one's Triassic. And one sussy imposter Dimetrodon. Okay. Just one. We like a sussy imposter, don't we? So, yeah. Redzilla, you asked some really, really crazy questions. Redzilla Play says, wonders, how scared would you be if the dinosaur talk and you've seen the 65 trailer? I don't know. I just don't know, Redzilla. Right, back to this. Sorry, it threw me off, that one. Okay. So we've got all these. Oh, I mean, we might end up with a random Lux. Who knows? We're going to need a ton of these, aren't we? Ton of these. Paras, Styracos. Styraco. Do-do-no. The one with the real big crest. Don't ask. Been watching Bond films lately. Ueplocephalus. We're going to need more Styracos. They're tiny, aren't they? May as well have a few. Ueplocephalus. You want to get a few of them in a batch, don't you? Ueplos. Ueplocephalus. Dreadwolf says, I'm basically hovering my hands covered in water over a power line with the jokes I let and don't let fly. Okay. Living on the edge. There we go.
Good news, everyone.
Good news. Redzilla Play says 65 is a new dinosaur movie and it's the guy who played Kylo Ren from Star Wars. I can't remember his name. First one to say the Kylo Ren actor's name in the chat, real actor's name, gets 500 Wondercoins. How about that? Just to remind me. Adam not driving. I mean, Dreadwolf just got it. And I'd feel bad just dishing out 500 to Dreadwolf. So I'm going to dish 1,000 out to everybody. And I'm going to lay an extra 1,000 on Dreadwolf. There we go. Oh god, it's a nightmare finding anybody on here. I will find you, and I will reward you. Where is it?
Tell them I hate them.
Tell them I hate them. There's so many pages of names. Points. Let's do it that way. There it is. Dreadwolf gets an extra 1,000. You're on 25,000 something. Now you're on 26,000 something. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so this operation takes ages here. Redzilla with the trailer there for the dinosaur film. Yeah, nice try, Canis. Yeah. That ain't gonna work. Precious. My precious Dr. Pepper. There we go. Nice and chill, innit? I drop in on some streamers and they're so high energy. I like it nice and chill. And the chats are really toxic as well. Thank you to everybody in chat for being so chilled, you know, getting on with each other. I love it when I live stream and everyone's just getting along and we're all having a laugh. It's the best. Redzilla says, hey, Wonder, should check it out after the stream. It looks really good. Yep, I will do, mate. Now that you've mentioned it. Okie dokie. Canis Lupus has done a give the Canis Lupus 1. Give the Canis Lupus 1. Okay, right. So we're still on these Ueplocephalus here. Waiting for them other thingies to go. Paras. A load of Coryphosaurus, Chasmosaurus, yeah. Stoke says, people spending the birthday money on XQC only to be ignored versus us who speak for free and get noticed every time. It's the way we do it, innit? It's the way we do it. I think to myself, why do a live stream if you're not going to pay any attention to your chat? Yeah, I've seen some of them bigger streamers, they infuriate me. People donate like 20 quid, 40 quid, 100 quid. Don't even get the comment read. Wow. Redzilla says, because it has the Planet of the Apes feels, but it's about a dinosaur planet. Fair enough. Dreadball says, if Canis doesn't get one Wondercoin in the next minute, I'll retire from modding and drink your Dr. Pepper. Well, how have they ended up on there? The place is crawling. I've not even got a I've not even got a ranger team. Oh dear. That's bad. Response facility. I think it's because of the way the transport teams work. They kind of get stuck on that. It is what it is. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad pathing. There we go. Redzilla says, that Dr. Pepper stuff isn't good for you. Sick with smoking. Lol. Yeah, I'm okay. Capture. Where was the other one? Oh, I know what's happened. I know what's happened. I've not put a invisible fence at the bottom. Yeah, the mind boggles. The mind does boggle. And so they're all just walking up, they're all just walking up the cliff. There's me slagging it off. Come on now, we can go a bit rounder on that, can't we? Oof, this is a mess now. It's going to take some sorting out. Got parrots just crawling all over the walls. Oh no, that's ugly. Straight line, yeah. There we go. Is everyone looking forward to Christmas in the chat? Let me know. Any good plans? Any good plans? Spend a lot of time with family this year. More time than I did last year. And that is something that makes me very, very happy. Okay, let's get task scheduling. That's the one. And advanced training. Yep. So then we will go and get these extra ones here. It's going to take a while. Arco says, yay, plenty of Mattel Jurassic dinos to unpack. Nice. I used to have loads of Jurassic Park toys as a kid. Loads. I have no idea where they've all gone. I had that Jurassic Park 1 T-Rex. Early to mid-90s. About this big, huge thing it was. And it was like realistic skin feel. It was like the brown and dark brown one. And if you stomped its feet on the floor, it roared. And if you squeezed its side, its mouth moved. And it had like a whippy tail on it as well. Oh, it was amazing. And it came along with the Arco says sounds like the Thresher. No, it was the Jurassic Park 1 T-Rex. Yeah. And I also had the Triceratops and the Stegosaurus Jurassic Park 1 toys, even though the Stegosaurus wasn't in Jurassic Park 1. Only for maybe a glimpse, but I had them, and they had chunks of skin out the side that ripped off, and it showed all the muscles and bones underneath. And the Triceratops, you squeezed its side, and its head went like that. So I used to, as a little kid, I would have only been about 6 or 7, pretended to like ram the T-Rex's side, and then the T-Rex would turn around with its mouth kind of tear the chunk out the side, you know. And it's roaring, and oh man, whale of a time. Much fun. Good toys then. Good quality ones, you know, the Jurassic Park 1 toys. You see some Jurassic World toys now. Whenever I'm in like Asda's or whatever, I collect Monopolies, you see. And whenever I go, I always have a look at the Jurassic Park toys, Jurassic World toys. And they do feel a lot cheaper than the original one. The original ones are like really rubbery, you know. Like realistic skin feel, you know, them toys. But the new ones are like just solid, cheap feeling plastic, you know. Right, Corythosaurus then, a couple of randoms on this. Kind of get these building up while that, you know, while that ranger team's having a bit of fun over there. Get these Ueplos, there we go. Alright, I'll catch up on chat quick then. Canis Lou says, yes, Dread, we'll be living it up in the clouds looking down at the plebs. Redzilla says, I have the Bull Rex toy from Lost World. Nice. Cousin Chris said, I had the T-Rex and the Raptor. Yeah, I think I had one of the Raptors. And the Dilophosaurus as well had the removable frill. They want a button to make the frill pop up on it, but you had to like put it round its neck. I had that one. And weirdly enough, Jurassic Park 1 actually had I remember a Dimetrodon Jurassic Park 1 toy as well as part of that same range. Yeah. Arco says, my most sinful Jurassic toy is the 1997 Spinosaurus. Looks quite a bit goofier than the 2001 movie. Fair enough. Drebble says, yes, Canis, then we can invest in crypto and get stocks, eventually get into real estate and go on until we rule the world. Yes. If you end up having that much money, please sponsor me. Yeah, I'm not actively looking for a sponsorship. I tell you what, I've had some real shady emails, you know, from, you know, we would like to sponsor you this thing, and I'll look up and I'm like, yeah, seems legit. Yeah. Candice says I still have the 1993 Velociraptor figure. Nice, very nice. Redzilla says, but most of my toys I have way more Godzilla than Jurassic Park toys. Fair enough. Depends on what you're into, doesn't it? There we go. Candice Loop says, Dread, we need to put this in action. Wonders donate me 1 Wondercoin, kind sir, and I'll donate it to Dread. And we shall repeat the process every stream. Says Canis Lupus, who's on like 250,000 Wondercoins. Is the biggest Wondercoin whale there's ever been and probably ever will be. And is the one asking for 1 Wondercoin, you know. It's the richest to ask for the most. Treble says, Steve, if I ever get that far, you get NASA servers and PCs. Thank you. Thank you very much. Redzilla says, I thank Jurassic Park for getting me into Godzilla. That's fair enough. Stoat says, Raid Shadow Legends sending you 100 million emails per year. Nah, I've had some real shady ones, though. I've had some emails. One of them was like, oh, hey there, we've been following your channel for quite some time and we'd love to offer you this exclusive sponsorship opportunity, you know. And I'm like, I don't know about that. My channel's not kind of the channel that does them kind of videos, you know, more guides and showcases and stuff. It's kind of more the like the spoken presentation videos or the top 10 lists or, you know, the story kind of videos that get sponsored, you know. I think you haven't been following my channel for long if you think I'm sponsorship material. You're sorely mistaken. Canis says, Manscaped looking to sponsor some more people. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're ever watching one of my videos and I do a Manscaped promotion, just know I have never, not since I was about 14, I've never shaved. I always just use my hair clippers. Yeah. There we go. And for many, many long periods of time during my life, I've not cut my hair and I've not shaved my beard at all, and I've ended up looking like Tom Hanks in Castaway. Yeah. I'm no expert. I'm no expert on male grooming products, you know. Don't take my word for it on these ads, you know. It's not going to happen. Oh my goodness. Right, one more batch of Carifos then. It's taking a while. Dreadwolf for the XD laughy face. Redzilla says, one who should make dinosaur toys that look like Jurassic Park dinosaur, but because you can use the model look as long as you don't use the JP logo. Yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it? Like with the Jurassic Park franchise. How do we make dinosaur toys but make it so we can't be ripped off on them? Because around the time Jurassic Park came out, there was loads of cheap dinosaur toys everywhere, wasn't there? Everywhere. Proper cheap. Oh, wow. Cousin Chris says, Blue Chew will sponsor almost anyone. Canis Lupus says, I'm not sure if that was too much information or not. I'm really not bothered. As long as you lot aren't bothered. I'm honest. Dreadwolf says, wow, that's a lot of water there, Steve. Want to talk about it a bit? Redzilla says, who's Tom Hanks? A simple Google search and check his filmography. You'll see he's been in a few films. Castaway, Captain Phillips, Toy Story, Saving Private Ryan, just to name a few. Yeah, it was Woody in Toy Story, yeah. Forrest Gump. Oh, how did I forget? I watched that the other day as well. How did I forget Forrest Gump? I don't know. There we go. We've got a nice mix of paras there, look. Redzilla says, just what get troll, I know who he is. I seen Castaway Wilson. Castaway Wilson. 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 Oh god, this is taking forever. This is excruciating. It's shaping up nice though. Wilson plotted the whole thing. Yeah, plot twist. The football was the main antagonist of the entire film. Dreadwolf says, some might say Castaway has a lot of water, too much even. Do you remember way back when that Pokemon game got rated down by IGN for having too much water? It caused the right stir, that did. Canis says, that scene where he takes his tooth out with the ice skate. Yeah, that's bad, that, innit? Yeah, I watched a couple of the John Wick films the other day as well. While I've been playing this and messing about, you know, while I've been doing them expanded parks, I've just had this on windowed. And then a film on the other side of the screen. And the bit in John Wick 3 where he gets that guy and that and he digs the knife right in his eye. Ugh. You hear it like squelching and that. Ugh. Blech. Caritho, Casmo. Right, 2 batches of them then. There we go. Dreadwolf says, having too much water, said no one in Africa ever at any point. Oh, dearie me. Cousin Chris says about 60% of the human body is water. Some might say that's too much water. Is there any Star Trek fans in the chat? Because there's a scene where the Star Trek Enterprise crew, you know, Picard and Riker and that, they try and go, speak to this alien race, which is like way more evolved than they are. And when they come up on screen, Picard starts talking, and the alien race goes, "Shut up, you ugly bag of mostly water." Oh, the harshest burn in the history. Yeah. Stoke says, I'm too young for Star Trek. I don't know, man. Star Trek spans right the way from the 60s up until the present day, mate. The most recent Star Trek films. It's in the past few years. Lucid, hello there. Says, bro, I'm sad like everyone has the new DLC, but I can't get it because of my mum. That's a shame, dude. I'm sure you'll get it at some point. Redzilla says, wonder you should be glad Jim Carrey wasn't Dr. Malcolm in Jurassic Park. Is too funny. Well, maybe so. Am I finally only just getting these Styracos out now? Okay, another batch of Cosmos. But this is going all right. This lot, we're stocking these beaches. This map was not designed for this, but it's going well. Okay, then the second batch of Styracos there. Candace says, Jeff's too good to be replaced. Yeah, he really is. Redzilla says, I never saw Star Trek, but I know because of the X-Men guy who was in Star Trek. Is a legend. Sir Patrick Stewart is an acting legend, mate. Lucid says, have you got the one new species mod? No. I left it out for now because I'm going to be releasing this park on the Nexus. And I don't want a huge list of new species and other mods needed. Basically, I intend to release this mod on the Nexus where you need all DLC, but the only mod you'll need installed is expanded parks. That'll be the best way, I think. Double says, X-Men guy, what the fuck? You all thought I was going to say it. I try not to swear on my live streams, but a swear word might occasionally slip out, you never know. Redzilla says, there's one thing most players want in this game, it's baby dinosaurs. Oh, I wouldn't disagree. A Jurassic World style petting zoo. Be very nice. I know, yeah, that was a... Yeah. Got you all there, didn't I? You all thought I was going to swear. When I'm not streaming, I do swear, by the way. But, you know, keep the streams age appropriate, you know. They are set to, you know, over 18s to streams, but still, I want to be as welcoming as possible to all viewers, you know. You can imagine some kid sat there watching the stream, and then there's me, F this and F that, you know. Right, the UEPLOs are finally going out. Good, good. Dreadwolf says, X-Men guy, F King, Sir Patrick Stewart, unbelievable. Candice Lupus says, folk is how to say seal in French. Pronounced like the F word. Oh, I could potentially use that as a get out in future then. Yeah. Lucid says, hey, what's your favourite dino in the new DLC? I'm not entirely sure. I do like the Listro. That's good. Very useful for challenge modes as well. Okay. Redzilla says, sorry about his swear wonder, but my favourite line in all movie is this, don't know who I'm, the juggernaut. Yeah, I mean, the B word's not really a swear word, is it? Yeah, one of the best uses of the B word in any film is on Alien 2. When Ripley comes bursting out through that door wearing that big mech suit, and there's the do you know, the queen, the alien queen, it's trying to reach in the floor for that, what's that little girl's name, Newt, just trying to get her out the grating in the floor, and Ripley comes barging through in that big mech suit and goes, get your hands off here, you bitch. Oh, with the most malice, you know. Yeah. The best one. Stoke says, I've only seen Alien 1. Alien 2 is top quality, mate. Oh. Dreadwolf says, thank God for Jennifer Lawrence for paving the way for women in action hero roles. Yeah, I saw that recently in an article. Yeah. That Jennifer Lawrence claims she paved the way for women in action films. Come on. Ripley from Alien. Sarah Connor. You know. Any others, you know. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft, you know. You couldn't make it up. There's numerous, isn't there, you know. Numerous. Can you name any pre-Jennifer Lawrence X-Men performance where there's a female lead in an action film? We've already covered Alien, Tomb Raider, Terminator. Xena. That was TV show though, wasn't it? Right, this bit of beach here is getting a bit crowded. But in a good way. There's some serious beach crowdage. I feel like we need more on this beach now. That beach is about double the size of that one. When you factor in the water line there. Feel like it needs the extra watery bit there. Now these can be dry landers, these ones. Dry landers. Some weird. Oh, I thought it was something weird floating in my drink. It's like a little bit of ice. Lucid says, did you see the way you can play Jurassic World Evolution 2 on your phone? That'd probably be through like GeForce Now or Xbox Game Pass, right? Something like that. Or through some kind of streaming thing, yeah. Dreadwolf says, Uma Thurman from Kill Bill. Charlie's Angels. I mean, they were pretty hip and kick-ass back in the day, weren't they? Lucy Liu and Drew Barrymore and who was the third one? Can't remember the third one. Lucid says you can through Steam Link. It puts your phone to your PC. Cameron Diaz. Yeah, I was thinking Cameron Diaz. I always say that. Emergency shutdown. Yeah, it's probably been under attack. What is this? Ah, you'll be alright. It's going to repair. It's going to repair it, look. At normal speed. Dreadwolf says, Mila Jovovich. Oh, Michelle Rodriguez, Kate Beckinsale and Mila Jovovich, yeah? Oh, Resident Evil 1 as a film was really, really good. Michelle Rodriguez was in that film as well. Kate Beckinsale, what film was that? Welcome to the movie quiz. Underworld. Ah, okay. Halle Berry as Catwoman. No, that was garbage. Oh god. Just thought I'd bring that one up. Pure garbage. Yeah. Oh yeah, that set the cause back, didn't it? That set him back. Oh dear. Oh dear. Shouldn't laugh. It was tragic. Okay. Right. More enclosure ideas, please. I have no original ideas of my own. Triassic. Yeah, we've got the Triassic enclosure to go yet. But in the meantime, I think the Triassic enclosure will start on that spear there, on the spear. Unless we go for viewing platforms up here as well, and it'll look like the island's rounded off. Cannon says Majunga. Majunga. A Belisaurid enclosure. Good idea. Majungasaurus fits the category, doesn't it? A Belisaurid enclosure. Dreadwolf says Niger and Orano together. The African ones. Orano, yep. So the Abelisaurids, list them off for me, please, in the chat. I can't remember them all. Majunga, Carno. Carno's one in it. I think so. Carno, Majunga, yep. Redzilla says, "Why so serious?" is my favourite Joker line from Heath Ledger. Dreadwolf says, "He only had good lines." Stoat says, Kem formation, Spino, Carcaro. Yeah, I'm just writing these ideas down, you see. Kem, yeah. Just writing these, just getting all these down, you see, on the notes. Spino, Carcar. Another African one. So we can probably combine the Niger and Orano with the Spino and Carcar into one. And that's like the African enclosure there. Oh dear. Canis says Carcaro Monstrum. Cousin Chris says, how about Argentinosaurus? The sad news there, mate. There isn't an Argentinosaurus. I think Frontier was asked about that one time, and they said they couldn't find a way of making it distinct enough to add it. But then someone made an Argentinosaurus new species, and it blew everyone away. So, like, come on. Yeah. Modders can make a good Argentinosaurus. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Frontier can do a good job as well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Yes. So that's all good there. Listed off some good stuff. I think what would be good next. There we go. Lucid says, what's your favourite out of all the DLC? Oh, it's got to be Malta. It's got to be Malta. Biosin's a close second. Malta adds... Oh, the Malta campaign's really good as well. A much needed breath of fresh air. Right, I literally just need... Oh, I'm turning the slope down here. Okay, I just need the tiniest little inlet of water here. That looks about right. Okay, is that going to be... it's a bit too... I need it so it's the shallowest of shallow. Oh, no, that's no good. Just a tiny bit lower. Dreadwolf says, I think the campaign is super bad, still yet to finish it. That's alright. Well, it's your own opinion, isn't it, you know? Straight in with the... Don't like it. I just don't like it. I'm struggling to see just how well this is going to form up on here. Well, it should work out all right like that. I'm going to save load in a minute, and just be careful not to erase any of them edges there on these lily pad islands. If there was a green brush, they would look like lily pads. Just paint them pure green. Green lily pads. Dreadwolf laughing away there. I don't like it. To be fair, the way it launched day one, it was near unplayable with all the crashes. Dreadwolf says, I'm struggling to see, said Helen Keller and Stevie Wonder. Well, my nickname's Stevie Wonder. Can't be knocking Stevie Wonder, man. Redzilla says, wonder why all the park failed in Jurassic Park world, because the people are idiots, because they don't think if the dinosaur are dumb, but they really under arrest they're intelligent. I'll read that with a translation. Wonder why all the parks failed in Jurassic Park/World, because all the people are idiots. They don't think the dinosaurs are dumb because they really underestimate their intelligence. Translation complete. Oh dear. Oh dear. We got there in the end, didn't we? Also, Lucid, thank you for being really cool, dude. I'm going to add you as a moderator as well. So, hooray for the Blue Wrench crew. That's all good. My pleasure. Redzilla says, "Sorry, man, the weed's kicking in." Well, yeah, all right. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, I just want to thank you all for sticking with me. I'm not ending the stream just yet. I'll throw out another 2,000 Wondercoins to everybody watching. Thank you very much. Just kind of doling them out. We need the Oprah Winfrey, you get a car meme, but you get Wondercoins. Look how well that's turned out. Now all we need is an invisible fence. This is what I talked about in the showcase video. You see? I'm just wondering, is that going to be... You see, the thing is, a good way of testing, you know, for dinosaurs before you put one in the enclosure is to just get the Spinosaurus skeleton and just have a look. That looks like it's going to be perfect for a Spinosaurus, but it still wants to be a little bit higher. Just a tiny, tiny little bit. Ooh, perfect. Something like that. Yeah, look at that. Look, that's better. Smooth it off. Save and load so the water goes proper again. Okay, what's this? Trevor says, show some self-control, master yourself, stop smoking stuff. Redzilla says, try stopping me, Wolf, because I can be 19 to smoke it here in Canada. Dreadwolf says, that's it, I'm booking my flight. Lucid says, hey Wonder, what do the coins do? The Wonder coins can be used for redeemables, heists, things like that. So do you know the random stuff that keeps coming up on stream? People keep triggering them. So you use !redeem in the chat, and then in the description is a list of stuff you can use with it. So !redeem with a space, and then I'm gonna have a look myself because I've forgot half of them, and I'm tight with the Wonder coins. I don't like spending mine. Most people have got more than me now. It's gonna have to be Premiere. Oh, the way it said Premiere. Yeah.
Take a look at the, you guessed it,
World Premiere. Yeah. Like that. Alright, Dreadful says, how can you all do this? This is outrageous, this is unfair. How can one smoke weed and only be 19? Redzilla says, who said you know where I live, Wolf? Because I'll look at like Homer and I'll sit on you and win.
It's going to submerge you to new depths.
Fair enough. If that's what you're into. Cousin Chris chips me a 2p coin there. It's like, there you go, spare change. Everyone else is whales, Wondercoin whales in my chat, and there's me there begging for spare change. You spare $1? No, that was tragic. Apologies. Attila says, or use the force. What the... Dreadwolf says, I'll follow the smell and devour you in one bite as I did the Allfather. I don't get the reference.
What, we'll have a coupon.
We'll have a coupon day. We'll have to have a coupon day for me, just so I can be in my own chat. Okay, right. Let's have a look at the Spinosaurus skeleton now. Look, I've lined that up pretty well. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Just where the feet are kind of submerged. That's the ticket. Let's get these. Did I use the smooth tool as well? I did. Good. Lucid said, I spent like an hour to get Blue, Charlie, Echo and Delta in one batch and then release it. Yeah, this is what I mean. There should be an option for the Raptors, do you know, to do era-specific releases. Or the Raptor squad. Same with the Atrociraptors. It'd be nice to do the Atrociraptors as a release, you know. I'm thinking this would look better slightly out of the water, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Ah, oh, well done, chat. You've got Darude Sandstorm stuck in my head now. Carno dance on the redeemables if anybody's interested. And when I did that redeemable, bearing in mind on YouTube, you can use up to 6 seconds of audio without getting any copyright whatsoever. There we go. So that clip is like 4.5 seconds, just to be safe. Probably one of the most well-known dance songs of all time. Unless you can start listing off any others in the chat. I used to love dance music. Not so much. You kind of grow up, don't you, in the end? Kind of just end up growing out of dance music and that. There was a period in like the early 2000s where all dance music just sounded like chipmunks. You know what I mean? Cannon says the wolf has more than one in its pack. Dreadwolf says you clearly don't know the story of Fenrir. No, I'm not too familiar with it. Cousin Chris is putting a link in there. I dare say if you value not being rickrolled, I might steer away from that. Cannot dance link. Okay. Fair enough. Right, there we go. We've got that set up now for a couple of Spinosaurus. I think that'll look good in there. But I do have the other enclosures listed here. Just wanted to see how this looks. Ugh. I mean, that still looks good, but I mean, I say that, but that's a yeah. Sorry, Stokes, you caught me off guard there. Poopy turd water. Oh, Cousin Chris with the Carno dance link. Oh, thank you very much. Yes. The funny little blue arms. Yeah, Canis, I know. I really focused in on them, didn't I? Where it's like that. Oh, God. That's bad. That's bad, that. Okay, if I'm putting water in this, it kind of needs to be along the middle. Oh, that looks bad. Texture clash. Yeah, no, we can't have that. No, needs to be lowered just one more smidgen. One more smidge. Okay, so we'll go intensity low. Here we go. See the intensity there. Slow, maximum. Not necessarily all of it, but just enough. Here we go. Dreadwolf says, Red, you have to learn, you have a lot to learn about myths. About the myths. You have a lot to learn about the Mythbusters. Nah, I don't know either. Slope. Stoke says the sea serpent of Mogilinder or something was my favourite. Cannon says Fenrir is more than just Marvel. Stoke says, and Loki ripping out Sylph's hair was just mean. Redzilla, straight back to the who would win out of Godzilla and whoever you've said format. Can Fenrir lose to Gojira or Godzilla because he has fight the Marvel character and he's been in hell and got out of hell because he is the king of the monsters? Okay, all right. Now I've got a call to take. One moment, please. It's an actual phone ringing. Be back in a couple of minutes. And I'm back. Sorry about that impromptu break there. Yeah, I see you've all been chatting away. Hello Helton Barbosa, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was just taking a little break. I've just received some really good news, so that's very good, and that makes me very happy. So yeah, good. I'm happy I took that call. Calls at midnight, you know. Yeah, no, it was, Lauren rang, but it was good news, you know. So yeah, good. Stout says Wonder should make a Clash of Clans redeemable. Okay. I don't know. Only if I was sponsored to do so. Clash of Clans is one of them microtransaction-ridden hellhole mobile games, innit? Redzilla says, there we go. I'm going to read another long one, Redzilla, and I might have to start missing a few because it's like full paragraphs every time. Redzilla says, Deadwolf, the reason Godzilla will beat Fenrir because Godzilla survived hell, a black hole, and even a clone of themselves, Space Godzilla, and also people don't know this, but he has a super form that make him OP. Okay. Yeah, okay. Dreadwolf says, even when Fenrir falls, he still lives. There is no beating here. Okay. Like, Fenrir versus Godzilla. Fight! I'll tell you what game was really good while we're on the topic of this. Way back in the PS2 era, did anybody play War of the Monsters? Oh, what a game. Anyone else play that? All-time classic. Right, Spinosaurus. Let's have a look. Yeah, good. Yeah, we're going to want two of them, aren't we? Spino. I was going to take a sip of my drink there, but I'll wait. There we go. Oh, get my thingies in there as well, the feeders. Piscivore, yeah. There. And there. Lucid said, if you could make a hybrid of any dino, what would it be? Ooh, that's a toughie. Can this redeem the fatality there and the noise actually work? Sometimes it doesn't on that one. So, I'm calling it fixed, yeah? A hybrid of any dino. Got to think unique here. Therizino and Giganotosaurus. What would the name of that be? Theragigazenonotosaurus. Stout says generic. Generictus. Yes. Generodactylus. Yeah, it's just like the most plain looking pterosaur you've ever seen. Okay, look how good that looks. We need a few rocks in there just to add to the magic. Here it is. Get a couple of these Malta rocks dotted about. There we go. Yes. And look at this, look, the viewable. Show view. Yeah, please. Look. How do I zoom in? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Generictus. Oh, it's another one from Redzilla. The paragraphs are flowing. I think he might be mildly insulted that anything could beat Godzilla. He puts everything has to die at some point, the way Godzilla would die. If he has too much power he can't handle, and he will go out in a bang that destroyed the Earth in one go. Oh, dearie me. Stoke says I could box Godzilla. Box like a fish. Dreadwolf says Archdragon Placidusux will paste Zilla. Stoke says take a chug jug. Oh dear. Lucid says I won't be able to play this when you release it. Oh, that's a shame, dude. Do you play on PC? On the Steam or Epic versions? Yeah, PC. Which one is it? Is it Steam or Epic? Epic. Okay. I'll tell you what. Are you on Discord, Lucid? Just waiting for a response on that. You're on Steam. Okay. Dreadwolf says I didn't even have Discord open there. Whoopsie. Okay. Right. Discord's being a pain. Dreadwolf says, what goddamn convo is this? I don't know, but I'm low-key enjoying this chat, to be fair. It's a bit of a mix of everything, isn't it? Bit of everything going on, you know? Okay. Right. In the chat, Lucid, message me on Discord. You've got Discord, right, Lucid? That's my Discord name. So message me on there, okay? Just message me, say it's Lucid, and after the stream I'll message you, mate. I'm struggling to keep up with where this chat's going at the minute. It's all over the place. I even minimised the game there for a minute. The game was second. Okay, I was catching up on this chat. Redzilla says, with his blue atomic breath, he is like the Death Star, but on skill. Okay. Oh, dearie me. I don't know. Right, so back to the game. We have our Spinosauruses in place now. Yeah, so... Oh, there we go. They're right there. Do you think this needs more Spinosauruses, or do you think we're done? Spinosauri? Or just Spinosaurus? Like the plural of sheep is just sheep. Like the plural of Spinosaurus would just be Spinosaurus. Yeah. Stoke says there's never enough Spinosaurids. Okay, we'll go for 2 more then in there. Looks a bit barren, doesn't it? Spinosaurids. Yeah, Spinosaurids, but that applies to the entire family, doesn't it? Spinosaurus is like its own thing, isn't it? So yes, it is a Spinosaurid, but it is also plural of Spinosaurus. So I think it would be Spinosauruses. It's good logic. It's good logic. Okay, right, let's drop this there. And drop that there. Lucid says, just sent the message. Okay, thank you, mate. Yeah, I'll message you after the stream. Okay. Alright, we'll get this like so. Release via airlift. And there we go. And then we'll have a nice selection there of Spinosauruses, okay? Yes. They look happy enough. And that was just a good example of what I was saying in the showcase video about how to use these islands. You can keep them dry like that, or just create a little inlet for the water like that and flatten it all off. I mean, look how cool that looks with Spinosaurus in it there. It's top dollar. They're all getting snappy with each other. How cool does that look out of 10? Especially knowing that they're all visible from these coastal viewing platforms. What is this? Redzilla, you're killing me. The atomic bomb is hotter than the surface of the sun itself. Is Godzilla destroy a planet-sized asteroid, then it makes him the true powerful monster and ruler of all times. Stokes says Godzilla's best feat. What? What is this? Okay. Dreadwolf says, good luck. He's still not getting in Farum Azula. Zilla got no chance fighting Placidusax, a 5-headed, time-warping, laser-breathing, teleporting, flying dragon lord. Zilla is based it's like the Swiss Army beast. You know, it's just like does everything. 5-headed, time warping, laser breathing, teleporting, flying, dragon lord. Yeah, you need invincible as well. No good having all them things if you're not invincible as well. Why? You know what I mean? One bad thingy there. Lucid says, bro, didn't even realise the time. It's 45 AM in Britain. It's 45 AM. Yeah. That makes it roughly 9 PM tomorrow. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm just joking there. Trouble says, nah, I beat his ass and took his power. I'm getting easily distracted. But the thing is, we've accomplished a lot in this so far. Look, we've got the British beach done. We've got the other beach done as well. And look, there is dinosaurs utilising the extra bit there. And now we've just got the Spinosaurus little islandy lagoon bit done as well. Well, they're all congregating on one side, which is a little bit annoying. Dreadwall says, welcome to Elden Ring, bitch, respectfully. Redzilla says, surviving a black hole, a clone of himself, destroying a planet, surviving hell, fighting the Marvel characters, and even killing Zilla because Zilla will never because of Godzilla. Stoke says, at least we have Brit Beach with trees. Yes. Candice says, I'm lost with all this Godzilla chat. I've never had much interest in it, and at the moment I feel like we're getting its entire background story. You should write a book, Redzilla. Cousin Chris says, your monsters tremble before the one true Dark Lord. Hail Santa. Hey, hail Santa. Yeah. Redzilla says, I'm a nerd of Godzilla. Stoke says, he sees when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Kalo, hello there. Says, I'm back. Sorry, what did I miss? Yeah, we've got the British beach is now complete with all British dinosaurs. Iguanodons. Looking at my list. Polacanthus and Megalos all on this beach. Then next we did this enclosure, which is just more of a like kind of dinosaurs in the same area there. Paras, Styraco, Ueplo, Coryphosaurus and Chasmos all in this beach area. Could do with some rocks and some trees and some other detail work, but that's all good. And then we've also kind of done the Spinosaurus pad here as well. And as you can see, that is viewable from the coastal viewing platforms. Look, all of them are the way I've set it up. Yep, beautiful. And with here, look, all the viewing platforms are up on that plateau. So yeah, quite a bit has been done. That's pretty. There's only a few that aren't visible there. Not moaning. Not bad for saying that. Usually you can't even build on that. You usually can't build anything beyond to the left of where I'm doing here. You see this plateau. Yeah, it's good. Stoke says you should add plants to that one too. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Dreadwall says, please, a single black knife assassin will put him down with touch. Same power, only annoyed. Placidusax. Stoke says a brownish beach would suit it. Okay, I can put some hints of that in there. I'll drop a save first because I think the brown beach brush on this, the brown sand brush, looks bad. But we'll have a look. This sand, we'll have a look. I may be swayed into agreeing, yeah, that 2 different types of beaches ain't going to look too bad. Kalo says, I was playing with my friends, but I'm back and I see how much progress. Yeah, it's good progress, mate, yeah. Doing well. Okay. So what we're going to call this one from this point onwards is the Dirty Beach, yeah? Yeah. Dreadwolf, what? Redzilla says, guys, you don't know that Santa is breaking in your house when you're asleep, so he's breaking in and is a criminal. Santa's one giant criminal, yeah. Cousin Chris says, I love how these chats get so crazy. Lucid says, the Malta decor looks so cool. It is, I like it. Kalo says, Dirty Beach. Yeah. Wow, what a dirty beach. I know, yeah. This is the colour of the sand on my beach. Near me. This is it. It's muddy. There was recently a thing on the news, don't let your dogs walk on the beach because it's polluted with palm oil. It's making the dogs sick. It's reassuring. Right, I don't know why that there is like that. It won't let me thingy it. Then this will need a little rock brush around the edge, look, just to make it look a little bit kind of like, that's more like, looks like less like rock and more like, matches like that sea foam, doesn't it? Sea foam. Word of the day, sea foam. And obviously that little bank bar thing there as well. I now need a way to differentiate this area. So we'll have some Mediterranean rocks on the invisible fence there just to kind of signify where the zone ends. Okay. Stokes says, is that all manure dirtying up the sand? Yes. Kalo says, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Redzilla says, here's one thing I got you stay before I play Gigabash. What is the true meaning of life itself? There's not enough time in this stream, mate, is there? Key rules, have fun. Yeah. Enjoy it. It can be cruelly snatched away. I don't know where that came from. Dreadwolf says, fun fact, manure is a basic ingredient for an explosive. Some explosives, yes. Kalo says, you play Gigabash. Never heard of it, mate. Never heard of that before. Ever. Stokes says, fun fact, King Henry VIII's golf club holder was in fact an elephant's penis. Look it up. I don't know, man. I've never heard that before. And I'm quite into me history, you know. I might have heard that before. I don't rule it out. I don't roll it out. Stokes says, I heard it in QI. QI is a good show. They do have a lot of good facts there. Stokes says, yep, heard it in QI. Dreadwolf, fun fact, there are no more fun facts, only unfun facts remains. Project, hello there. Yo, mate, it's been a long time. Welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? Redzilla says, Kalo, I do play Gigabash because they added my favourite movie monster, Godzilla. How many times have I said Godzilla during this stream? I don't know, but I'm going to give you a hint. It's too many. Yeah. That's a lot of Godzilla for one stream. Project says everything is fine. Awesome. Awesome. Kalo says I play it, Redzilla. I have the game. Awesome. Trouble says, Project, you've missed the best convos in the history of the universe. Lucid says, no such thing as too many. I'm going to have to fill this up with Dirty Beach, aren't I, over here. up to the edge of the enclosure at very least. There we go. Making good progress on this build, especially when you consider all the other stuff that's going on. Well, you're all entertaining me, hopefully as much as I'm entertaining you. You know. I just wish I could stream more often, because at the minute I'm quite busy with a lot of things. I wish I could stream more, but there we go. Look, that's better. That looks all right, doesn't it? Yeah. There we go. There we go. Redzilla says add me. Kayla says okay. Project says Dreadwolf. Which one? Tell me. Cousin Chris, Furious Dirty Beach. Yes, indeed. Lucid, hashtag restored Dirty Beach. Stokes says a group of hackers took down Papa John's official website for a day because the pizza arrived late. I'm not even lying. Fair enough. If you've got the power to do that. What do you guys reckon to the Dirty Beach then? Dirty Beach looking good? What do you reckon? Oh, that's dirt. We don't want dirt. Oh, it's because dinosaurs were there. Okay. There we go. Let's get rid of all traces of that dirty beach. There we go. Stoke says, a coconut was arrested in the Maldives for vote rigging.
It's going to elevate you
Okay.
to new heights.
Okay. Treble says, so Fenrir could beat Godzilla is how this starts. I still don't know. Based upon the evidence that's been brought forward in the chat, I'm still on the fence. So you have to do some more convincing. Redzilla says, Wonder, did you know Steven Spielberg was originally going to make the first Godzilla movie? I didn't know that. What? The first Godzilla movies were like Japanese, weren't they? In like the 70s. I wouldn't say the first, Redzilla. You've been caught out on your knowledge there. Project says, of course Fenrir can, but it'll be an epic battle. Redzilla says, but Roland Emmerich made the worst Godzilla movie called Zilla. Stoke says, looks like my detritus. Oh dear. Dreadwolf, yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world and all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him. Inside and outside, yeah. Eiffel 65. Just listen out. You don't hear it usually when you're listening, but listen out for it. In that song there's like a bit where the vocals go where. Listen out for it. Once you've heard it, you'll never unhear it. Okay. Kalo says, Redzilla, do you have PlayStation? Lucid says, what's your favourite out of the new maps in the Malta DLC? It has to be Santa Maria Bay. You know, I'm loving it, especially with expanded maps. Look at the possibilities with it. This doesn't even look like the original map. That plateau there is extended. That one there you can't even build on. I've created a beach all around the outside. There's these islands. I could have potentially done more islands as well. Like maybe sandbars and islands along the back, but Dreadwolf says, get wrecked. Redzilla says, when I meant the first Godzilla movie, I mean the US American version. Well, that wasn't expressly stated, and you've been quite specific so far, so I'm gonna have to say fact check false on that one. Lucid Demon says Expanded Parks is legendary. It really is. Stoke said those were only made because the Japanese stopped making Godzilla and didn't copyright it, but the Americans did. Okay, which Godzilla films is from? There we go. Give it a go. I think that was quite a good impression of the theme song. I'm going to drop a save then because that dirty beach has gone well there. Huh? Project says, Gam, Great Bleeding, F lad, you freed Gam. What is this? Dreadwolf says, I think we can all agree that the 1998 Godzilla is the best. I don't know. I'm yet to be convinced. Okay, Stoke says, hey, I have a fun idea. Godzilla versus Owen Grady. Insert Clash of Clans laugh. I don't know that laugh. Dreadwolf says, yes, now let him do his purpose. I don't know. Okay, right. Let's get serious for a moment. We need to progress. Otherwise, this will end up as a 15-part live stream series like the one on Jurassic World Evolution 1. That literally took 15 3-hour-plus live streams to complete one park. Like 40-something hours in-game. To be fair, that was an epic park. It was like 30 enclosures and over 200 new species as well. It was new species only, wasn't it? Do you remember that? About a year and a half ago, but it was amazing, wasn't it, that park? Lucid says, we need a Jurassic World Evolution 3 where Cabo becomes God. Okay. Yeah, I'm just catching up on chat because it's going pretty quick now. I like it. Please keep the comments coming. Redzilla says, well, because Toho is taking a break because Final Wars was going to be the last film, but they made Shin Godzilla, and there's a new Godzilla movie being made from Toho next year. Dreadwolf says, no, we don't. Dino Jack, hello there, says, hi, sorry I'm late. That's all good, mate, all good. All good indeed. I hope you're doing well. We're all just talking Godzilla in here at the minute. Just a quick recap for anybody who is just joining. We used the alternate 2 map from the expanded Flattened Interesting pack that I put on the Nexus a few days ago. And so far we've made some good progress. So we've got the Spinosaurus island here on the go. Oh, not that one. There we go, it's catching up. Yep, Spinosaurus in there, in not normal water, that's the dynamic water, with feeders and everything. They can drink from that as well. This is the British beach with iguanodons, polacanthus and megalos, with beaches, fish feeders, and a tow track running from there, through invisible fences, of course, to over here. Look how cool this looks. Look, megalos on patrol. They are actually like on patrol. Look at that. That's pretty good. And then over here we have what's called a dirty beach with Parasaurolophus, Styraco, Eueplocephalus, Coryphosaurus and Chasmosaurus all over here, look. And that is viewable from up here. Okay. So if you're wondering, are these all visible, these dinosaurs, look. Don't get me wrong, if they wander over there, they're not, but that's connected to there with zip lines, and then all of the viewing platforms are up on the plateau. So they can all be viewed. And similarly with these viewing platforms, they all cover the islands below, including the Spinosaurus there. So it's quite a thorough build at the minute. It's good. Okay, I'm catching up on the chat here. There's so much chat at the minute, and I love it. Dreadwolf says I might get Jurassic World. If we get a Jurassic World Evolution 3, I'm actually going to quit modding. Okay. No, you're not. No, you're not. You'll just mod Jurassic World Evolution 1 even more. Kalo says, bruh. Redzilla says, reason why is the American Godzilla being made right now is because of the Legendary bought the rights and tried to make the American Godzilla better this time and not ruin Emmerich crappy version. Nearly tripped me up there. Nearly swore. Dino Jack says, oh nice, thank you mate. Yeah, we're getting there. Lucid said, if you could only use 3 mods, what mods would you use? Are we counting ACSE and Kaikor? mods. They're kind of mod enablers, aren't they? But they are mods in their own right. Project says Frontier only put mid-effort for the dinosaur animations in Jurassic World Evolution 2 like glitches. A lot of them happen when a carnivore tries to hunt small sauropod and the Therizinosaurus dying because of a carnivore. Yeah. I don't know. They did improve the animations a lot for Jurassic World Evolution 2. You know. Just going to come out and say it. Dreadball says the animations in this game are crap. Alright. Kalo says, we talking about Godzilla or dinos? Stoke says both. Dino Jack says I've started building a little bit on that map. Awesome, mate. Yeah, this is a good map to build on. You've already got quite a lot of stuff to start with, look. You see? It's all good. All around there. Stoke says a Norse mythology. Dreadwolf says only if Jurassic World Evolution 3 gets announced. I'm loving that dirty beach. Thanks for suggesting that we kind of dirty up that beach a little bit there. Going for the obvious play on words, of course. Stoke says he needs a retirement home. Who? Cousin Chris says he picks up a bus and he throws it back down as he wades through the buildings towards the centre of town. Oh no, they say, he's got to go. Go, go, Godzilla, yeah. Notice the enthusiasm. Dreadwolf says, now who wants to hear a story of how my Thor wore a bride's dress and married a man giant? Go for it, mate. Go for it. That would be one of the more reasonable ones. Oh, dearie me. Let's go. Let's have it. Project says, no dread. Jurassic World Evolution 3 might be good because, of course, mods will explode because of how much they will be just like that for what happened in Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2. Stoke says, redeem Vader. Lucid says, remember when the dinos would get into a circle and act like they were catching up on life? Yeah, Struth is especially. Yeah. Okay, right. It's time to start putting together probably the Triassic enclosure. Where would you like this to be seen? In the chat, put near Dirty Beach Plateau, or Dirty Beach Plateau, or not Dirty Beach Plateau. So Dirty Beach, not Dirty Beach in the chat, please. So let me know. So I've put the controller down, so I'm going it for a wee in a moment. We're 2.5 hours in. Quick wee break, ain't gonna go amiss. And keep the chat coming, so I'll do my best to catch up on it when I get back. I might not be able to read it all out, but I'll do my best to catch up. Let me know in the chat, Dirty Beach or not Dirty Beach. Okay, and I'm going to be back in like 1 to 2 minutes. Real swift, okay? And I am back. Okay, let me see if I can catch up on this chat. Wow, okay. Cousin Chris asks 8-ball, do you want it dirty? Oh dear, okay. Just catching up with this. Kalo says, so how are you guys doing? They're all doing great, I think. I can speak for everybody. They're all doing great. Godzilla, Norse mythology, and the odd Owen Grady, who'd win? Yeah. Catching up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, mate. You're back. Yeah. Dreadwolf says, all right, kid, shut up and sit down. Going to be a long story. Okay, he's going into Norse mythology now. So, yeah, we're about to get a full seminar in the chat. Okay? It's all good. Okay. So, I'm going to be building on this plateau now. Or this plateau. With the Triassic enclosure. So in the chat, I need you to tell me dirty beach or not dirty beach. This one here is not dirty beach. This one here is the very dirty beach. The dirty beach, yeah. Cousin Chris has grabbed the popcorn. Redzilla says, guys, the reason why I hate 1998 Godzilla film, because that movie took the god out of Godzilla by killing him, and the creator of Godzilla walked out of that movie and said, not that Godzilla. Dirty beach, okay. Dreadwolf says, one night a group of giants snuck into Asgard with the intent of stealing Mjolnir. As they succeeded in their quest, they returned to Jotunheim as the morning came and Thor woke. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'm just making sure we're making sure here, aren't we? Yeah. I know what I'm making sure of. Oh, what is that? Why won't it let me delete that? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Dino Jack says, and I'm starting a recreation on Jurassic Park. P.S. It's not going well. Redzilla says, Thor looked like melted ice cream. That's probably the most random thing I've heard for a while. Thank you for that. Project says, J in Jotunheim is pronounced as Y. Okay. Jotunheim. Okay. Right. Triassic enclosure. I'm wondering if it's going to be best as a tour. It's going to be a large enclosure. We've got Silos, Hereros, Listros, and a Sussy, Imposter, Dimetrodon. That's what I've got in my notes. Honestly, that's what's in the notes. So let's get that there. We're going to need a path that leads around. We'll get the ultra wide paths on. Replace off, because I'm going to have to loop a path around the edge, you see. Redzilla says Indiana Jones I'm also hip for. Indiana. Yeah. Project says, yep, Jotunheim. Good. Lucid says, have you ever had a crash after like 3 hours of gameplay without saving? Occasionally, yeah. But in my settings, wrong button, on gameplay, I make sure auto save interval is set to every 2 minutes. So if it does crash, you don't lose too much. That's the real, you know, gangster play, that one. Not doing it right. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And along this edge. I've not been doing that curved. Fences look horrible when they're not curved. Trouble says he found his hammer missing, naturally accused Loki of such mischief, but as it turned out he was not responsible. Project says Loki, Atreus. Lucid says, wait, you can change auto save times. Yeah, just go into settings, mate, yeah? Just go into settings and gameplay. And then it's the auto-save interval at the bottom. Just set it to whatever you want. You can do it as low as 1 minute, but I do it as 2 minutes, yeah? 2 minutes is about right. Just trying to line that up. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So now that's built, we can now start putting a path around the edge there. Treble says, soon they receive a letter saying that, I'm going to assume the J is a Y, saying that Yontar has the hammer and will only return it if the goddess Freya will marry the giant Thrym. Thrym, that's a funny name. Okay. Stoke says, this is all the randomness I can handle for a night. I have to sleep now. Adios, lads. Okay, take it easy. Thank you for being in for so long, Stokes. And I'll catch you again very, very soon, hopefully. Yeah, if I don't catch you before Christmas, or anybody else before Christmas and New Year, I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I've got probably one more long-form video to put out after this before Christmas. I'll probably take a few days off, maybe a week or so off over Christmas and New Year. You know what it's like, you know, busy time, innit? You know, drinking and merriment. Dreadwolf says, agreeing how ridiculous the demand was, both Freya and Thor said no. But Loki had an idea. How about Thor puts on a bride's wedding dress and Loki dress up as a maiden? Okay. Project says, Happy New Year, even though it's still not time. Okay. Right, we're going to need Malta response facility. We'll put that. It's not snapping to the path there. It's alright. We'll have that there. And that's... Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I can handle that. You need a couple of invisible gates. Huh? There we go. Even though tour vehicles can just drive over that anyway. So kind of like what environment we're going for up here. Now we're up on the plateau. We can get away with a bit of messing about with the foliage brushes, can't we? While we're up here. Something like that, yeah. I want it to look like it just stops dead at the invisible fence there. That's pretty good. And then some trees at the end. Cicad Grove. Oh, they're colourful. And seed plants. Yeah, I like that. Just a little selection, you know. Calamites. Leafy climbers. Bit of forest. It's like the olive tree forest, isn't it? Kind of. Furious ground cover. Project says, by the way, my birthday pass, it was on the 7th of December. Well, happy birthday for the 7th, dude. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that quite a big watery area because Dimetrodon likes a bit of water, doesn't it? It's kind of like that. That'll be alright. Yeah. It's like a one-eyed smiley face there. Here we go. Looter said yours is a month before mine. Redzilla says, here's all Gojira power. Healing, atomic breath, nuclear pulse can survive being frozen. Who can also survive in space without O2. Spiral ray super Goji from burning from Themo. He lived for a million years. And that's me told, isn't it? Right. Triassic then. Coelophysis. Coelophysis. I'll tell you what's going to make this a lot quicker. If I can just put a hatchery down, because it's going to take forever doing this otherwise. forever. Just got to be careful that it don't, look, you see where it's going to affect the landscape. If I do it like there, and then I can just put a bit of fence that leads out onto that, then it's going to be better, I think. Yeah, that's better. Much quicker doing it this way. Okay, silos, let's go. Just doing straight. That hatchery is going to be deleted. It's only just for stocking this enclosure, you know. Okay, project says thanks, mate. Redzilla says stop it, get some help. Project says, wait, what mods work now on Jurassic World Evolution 2 after the latest DLC? Not many. We've got Expanded Parks, which has recently had an update. Free build, terrain tools, Wii tools. I'm trying to think of some others. The model editing thing is fixed, but you will have to wait for new species mods to be manually updated. A Kilo Beta as a new species already works, and so do the non-replaced Cretaceous Calamity skins. You will need the ACSC and Kaikor General and Kaikor menu for them, of course. Okay, so Triassic, Silo, Herrera. Okay, let me just see what that says there. Okay, and a few messages, you see. Leading up to Christmas, in it says, got to keep in touch. Was out, not feeling it. Yeah, I'll reply to that very, very soon. Okay. There we go. Right, I'm just catching up because that took me by surprise, that one. Lucid said, do you prefer control of keyboard and mouse? Do you prefer control or keyboard and mouse to play on? Yeah. Even though I play on PC, I'm an Xbox controller player for this game, yeah. Even all my speed runs I do on controller. All the other speedrunners ask me, why do you do that? And I'm like, well, it's quicker, I think. Okay, Jacob Diot, hello there, welcome to the stream, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing well. Redzilla says, guys, I have one bad thing about me. I know way too much of Godzilla stuff. It's not necessarily a bad thing. If you're passionate about something, it's not necessarily a bad thing, just knowing loads of stuff, is it? I have some bad news about this Lystrosaurus. I believe I've still got the fat Lystrosaurus mod installed. Yeah, so it's a chubby funster. Yeah. Silos, Herreras, yeah. Oh, look how much quicker that is. Much better. What do silos need? I can't remember. Yeah, meat. Where is it? Meat. I think Dimetrodon need meat feeders as well. We'll kind of have them like that. Like that. Yeah. And like that. Maybe one live prey there. Maybe two. Yeah, that'll do. Jacob Diot says, good. Awesome. Awesome, mate. Good to hear. Dreadwell says, upon their arrival, the Giants were surprised that the Lady Freya was so masculine in her features, but thought nothing of it, knowing Freya's fighting spirit. Project said, not going to lie, Freya's hot, to be honest. Okay. Redzilla says, wondering everyone, I have to come clean, I hate Christmas. Well, that's fair enough, yeah, but a lot of people don't. Lystro, Dimetrodon. Right, we just need one sussy Dimetrodon, don't we? We're going straight in with the Dominion skin as well. We're not messing about. Just one of them, yeah? Sussy. Sussy as hell. Dreadwell says, when the time came, the wedding went under, and as the hammer were to be handed over, the Thunder God smiled as he felt the hammer in his palm. He jumped from his place, weapon in hand, crushing the skull of his groom. A massacre of tremendous scale, spreading blood across the room. Okay. Redzilla says, guys, my name is Jacob with a K and not a C. Fair enough. Right, we're about to see some fat list rows. Are you ready? Because these are fat. Look. Chubby funsters. Yeah. Okay, let's speed this up a little. I've just realised I'm going to have to try and get a tow track through here as well, so I'm going to have to split that water up a little bit. In fact, with free build, I think I can just go straight through. That's a viewing gallery. Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, I need a tow track to go through that, really. Unless I can blanket it with a load of them, but it's kind of not how I wanted to do it. No, it still won't reach. I'll have to do tow, which is the original intention. So delete that because it don't want to be central there. Oh, preventing. Oh God, that's no good. Dreadwolf says, I literally wrote a whole page for this. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Your input there is very, very welcome. Very fun. Oh, that looks tragic. Oh, it'll do. And then round the outside of that bit. Yeah, that'll do, won't it? Yeah. Edit tour route. Yeah. Round there, round there. Yeah, close to the water to get the maximum viewage. Connect track, yeah. Without free build, that wouldn't have been possible. Okay. Right, we're going to need to now put the... No, not additional ranger team. What is this? Task scheduling and advanced training. Yeah, they're the two good ones. Jacob Diot said, "Oh my God, what happened?" I'm not sure. That was a couple of minutes ago. I don't know. Project says, "Thanks, Master Dread. It was a good story." Yes, indeed, it was. Why is that on triple speed? Look, we've got one sussy Dimetrodon. Look. Jacob Diot says, "Are you built Jurassic World like the movie but in game?" No, this is a completely original build on this one, yeah. Original build for this one. On the Santa Maria map, but with expanded maps and all other mods. Redzilla says, Dreadwolf, the other power of Godzilla, don't hit him with lightning because he becomes a magnet. Dreadwolf says, that's even better, he'll collapse on his own bones. Dreadwolf says, now who wants to know the story of how Boulder died? Project says, wait, Boulder had another death. Oh no. Right, this is the Triassic enclosure that you asked for earlier in the stream. Yes. I think one of these is maybe that little one or that one there as a belly sores is going to be good. So I might even start that now, actually getting them ready in here. That's Majungas and Carnos. So we'll have a bit of that ahead of time. That's Megalo, I know. Before I get grilled, I know that was Megalos there. There we go. Lucid says, what's your favourite film? That is tough. That is tough. Just off the top of my head, that's a beast of a question, that. There we go. Them two, them two. That one there can be for some like small, or maybe like one T-Rex or something. I'm not submerging this one like I did with the Spinosaurus one there. Okay, Darth Maul, hello there, says, oh nice. How's it going, dude? Okay, just catching up on this. Jacob Diot says, what game do you like the most, Jurassic World or Jurassic World Evolution 2? Jurassic World Evolution 1 still has the campaign, doesn't it? The main campaign. That's all this game is missing. A decent 40 to 50 hour campaign. That's all it's missing. And I'd say it'd be a really good idea for Frontier just to make a campaign out of what's already here. Do you know? The maps, the dinosaurs, the buildings. But have it where you start on one map and then kind of progress like you do in Jurassic World Evolution 1, but your research carries over, your genome progress carries over, and you can revisit old maps, you know. But Jurassic World Evolution 2, in terms of content now, mechanics, variety of maps and everything, yeah, it has to be Jurassic World Evolution 2. But the only thing it's missing is one good mode to spend 40 plus hours on. That's it. All the modes, if you think about it, are at most 5 hours, aren't they? To 10 hours if you really take your time. And each one, you have to start fresh. You know, challenges, chaos theories. Even the campaigns don't follow on from each other. You have to start fresh every time. So that's all it's missing, you know. Okay. Darth Maul says things are good. Awesome. Project says, I know there's an invisible fence, but how does it work? It's just the biosyn fence from the film look, so it goes down. It's not fully invisible. You can still see it, but it's just like that. And as long as it's electrified, no dinosaurs go over it. You get invisible gates. Your tour vehicles, your ranger vehicles can just drive over it as well. Pretty good. They're good at just being like low-key. Low-key fences, you know. Right, I know that looks mad, but I want to get rid of that hatchery now, because it's doing my head in. Yeah. Redzilla says, hey Darth Maul, why do you hate Obi-Wan Kenobi? Answer at your own leisure. Okay, that is now done. Transport these out of here, and I can delete that hatchery. Would still be transporting dinosaurs if I hadn't have done that, but there's tons in there, look. It's all good. Then Majungas have just landed, and we also want the Carnos in there as well. I know the frame rate's tanking a little bit, but that's only because there's a bit going on. So I'm still registering like 50 frames a second, so I think it was just the way there's a lot going on there. Lucid says facts, yep. Catching up on that. There we go. Yep. Very nice. Oh, and these like sand as well, don't they? I think Majungas. Oh, they like rocks. Okay. Well, let's go for these Malta rocks then. These Malta rocks are good. Mediterranean rocks. I'm not doing it to fully hide the invisible fence, but Jacob Diot says, I'd say I like Jurassic World Evolution 2 over Jurassic World Evolution 1. The thing is, for Jurassic World Evolution 1, there is the speed controls mod, which lets you speed the game up like you can on Jurassic World Evolution 2. And I tell you what, Jurassic World Evolution 1's campaign, especially when you factor in the main story campaign, continues on with the Secrets of Dr. Wu campaign. You see, and then there's the separate Clear Sanctuary campaign and the separate Jurassic Park campaign. So there's a lot of content there, and with the speed controls mod, do you know, for the bits where it get a bit boring, do you know, whereas you're just waiting for research to happen and waiting for money to build up, with the speed controls mod, that's all fixed. Live prey feeder in water. The goat just falls in the water and dies. Did anybody know that? Look. I didn't know that. Darth Maul says, what do you think is the best fence? One by function, another by design. Design and function, I'd say the invisible fence. Not going to lie, I think they're the best. Okay, that needs deleting because it's just going to keep spawning dead goats. Cousin Chris says, that goat don't float. It's true. There's proof. Okay, so you see, look, these viewing platforms, look how well these are set up. Look, covering these islands. Look, beautiful. There as well. Looks like tour vehicles. There's a bit of a backlog. Oh, the megalos are having a bit of a field day. There we go. They should sort themselves out. Darth Maul, F in chat for the goats. Yeah, feel free to put a few Fs in the chat for these goats. Wonder if they're still there. Yep. Yeah, F in chat, please. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this park is coming along nice, isn't it? I'm going to do something similar on that side, but leave a space in the middle for a load of, you know, like support buildings, amenities, all that lot. That'll probably be moved to the middle. So it's like a plateau of two halves. That would probably make a nice African enclosure there. Or Rhino, Nigersaurus, Spinosaurus is probably Suchomimus. So I've already got Spinosaurus over there. And Carcharodontosaurus. And any other African ones people can think of. Technically Majunga, because that's, what is it? That's Madagascar, I think. But, okay, Redzilla says, hey, Wonder, in Star Wars, if the Jedi and Sith get along, they will be OP, then they will like you see in the movies. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Jacob Diot says, what do you think is coming up in Update 6? T-Rex Kingdom or big maps and a lagoon fence instead of a lagoon section, if you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't actually know, mate. Hopefully something good. Every update so far has included something relatively good. Dreadwolf says, you alright? You ready for this story? Yeah, go ahead. Lucid Demon says, what's your favourite of the Baryonyx trio? I don't have one, to be honest. I'm not the biggest Camp Cretaceous fan. Dreadwolf says, Balder, the son of the god Odin, and his Freya, kind and just loved by all, be it gods or mortals. Project says, how do I get to see how much Wondercoins I have? Just do ! points in the chat. And now's a good time, actually. Thanks for reminding me. Before you check your points, everybody, I'm going to give another 2,000 out to everybody. So feel free to use your redeemables or wait for heists and things like that. You see? Look at that. I like giving out the Wondercoins. I know they don't have any real value, but you can use them on redeemables and that, you know. ! Redeem with a space. Then in the description, there is all of the redeemables. There's a few hidden ones as well. But yeah, there's redeemables in the chat, so check them out, and then you can make things, sound effects and little gifs and that appear in the corner. Yeah, okay. Okay. Project says I have 4,000. Check again in a minute, you've probably got 6,000 now. Cousin Chris says Wondercoins over gold. Azul says Spider-Man can be worthy to pick up Thor's hammer because he knows if it comes to it, he must too. Okay. I think I've got these a bit low. I'll tell you what, just for the next 2 minutes, I'm going to put these on a bit higher up in the volume. just so you can really get your Wondercoins worth out of them. Clever girl. There we go. Oh man, that one's so loud though. There's a reason I turned them down. That one is so loud. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna be turning them all back down in a minute. That JPOG scream is bad for the ears. Yes.
Tell them I hate them.
Jacob Diot says, when I put my normal setting in Jurassic World Evolution 2, it lags, but I changed the setting so it does not lag and easy for me to play. Yeah.
Hey, where are you hiding now?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different settings to look at in here. For the sake of streaming, I have my settings just like this. Medium. A good one to really save on frames per second to improve it is to choose the anti-aliasing option, upscale TAA, and then put it on performance. Yeah, that's a good one for better frames per second, yeah? Okay. Dreadwolf says...
It's a trap!
It doesn't say it's a trap. I'm turning them back down now. Just be aware. They're going to half volume. Dreadwolf says... I'm catching up on all this chat. It's flying. Dreadwolf, at birth oracles told of a needless death, and as of any other mother, would Freya went to all things in the realms and made them swore thee to never harm his son. Okay. And everything swore not to harm her son except the mistletoe, and so it was Balder became untouchable and invulnerable. But in time Loki would learn of this. Much later at the celebration, the blind god Hod killed Balder by hurling mistletoe at Balder, after Loki handed him a mistletoe barb, the only thing that could hurt him. After Balder's funeral, the giantess Thok refused to weep the tears that would release Balder from death, and so Balder was dead. Okay. Project says, wait, there is Red Dead Redemption gifs. Yep, there's all kinds of gifs in there, and sound effects. All kinds in there. This park's really shaping up. I'm liking this. Got the Abelisaurid island. Forest, open space. Forest on these is going to look a bit poo, innit? Dreadwolf says, there you go. Thank you very much, mate. Awesome. I'd refrain from doing another long one because I'm probably going to be ending this stream in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Jacob Diot says, I'm going to get the 2 DLCs, the Late Cretaceous pack and the Malta pack on Christmas Day. They are very good, yeah. I know a lot of people haven't got the Malta DLC yet, so I've kind of avoided doing any campaign playthroughs or out. You know, the campaign is pretty good on the Malta DLC, I'm not going to lie, and that's all I'm going to say. It's pretty good. Dreadwolf says, bro, I wrote a page and a half. I know you've been such a Billy. Yes, indeed, but do you want me to be honest? I intended to stream for about 2 hours tonight, but I've been having that much fun. I didn't even realise it's like been 3 hours and 15 minutes. That has flown tonight. Absolutely flown. It has. Flown. Okay, Kalo says, I'm secretly watching. Well, Kalo, welcome to the fold, because you've been nothing but polite, respectful, and all good like that. So you get moderator. Jacob Diot, same for you, mate. Yeah, you now have blue wrenches, so put a congratulation in the chat, please. We have 2 new blue wrenches. I kind of like it like that, do you know? People are in the chat for a bit of time and be nothing but polite, respectful, and get along with everybody. Blue wrenches, you know. Hopefully it's a way of welcoming people in. Yeah, I've had people pop in the chat before and they've said, wow, it's all moderators in here. It's like, It works though, doesn't it? That's the thing. It works. Dreadwolf says, next time I'll tell you about Fenrir. Okie dokie. Darth Maul says, how about 4 hours? Oh my god. Cousin Chris says, you know you'll love it. I do. I'm having a lot of fun. You know? I'm having a lot of fun. Darth Maul says, I think almost all of us are moderators. Yeah, if you scroll back through the chat now, look, it's like everything that's been said for the last long time is all moderators now. It's good. That's it. So, Kayla says, you're welcome, my friend. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, everybody's loving life. Oh, heist's played off there. Cousin Chris says 2 million. Yeah, Cousin Chris is a whale in the chat. Whalage. Yeah. Got more than me. I've only got about 40k. Because every time I do the Wondercoin giveaways, I haven't got a recent comment in the chat. And that's how it kind of automatically does it. So I always miss out on my own giveaways. Yeah. Lucid says, bro, I love these streams. Everyone's so nice. Well, the thing, you get a lot of streams, you know, I'm just going to take a break from Jurassic World Evolution 2 for a minute, because I've been at it for 3 hours now. You visit a lot of streams and you put comments in there, they don't get read out, which is frustrating, especially when it's a good point. Especially if someone's playing the game like absolute garbage. They're like, oh, where do I go? Chat, where do I go? Where do I go? And you're putting in the chat, right there. Your answer's right there. They're not reading it. You're like, am I invisible? You know? With my streams, I like to make sure that at very least people know that the comments are being read by me. And I do my best to read out as many comments as I can as well. That's the way, you know? And from that, you get a good feeling in the chat, don't you? Everyone who comes in, you see all moderators like that. A troll coming into this ain't going to stand a chance, you know. And that's what it is. If anybody comes in, they're being disrespectful, you don't like what they're saying, you have my express permission to deal with them. You know, that's it. So. Darth Maul says, I'll never do JPOG Alberto again. It startled me a bit. Jacob Diot says, when the game is done, I want to put the free build mod on, so I'll build a Mosasaurus feeding show. Yeah, you can kind of almost do that already without mods, but Dreadwolf puts, we love you, Steve. I know, we need a round of applause one, don't we? Redeemable. Project says, yeah, we all do love you, Steve, mate. It's all good, yeah. I love you all back. You know, we're having a good chat here, aren't we? It's good. Darth Maul says, sorry about your ears, my fault. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, yeah. The hat gives a little bit of buffering on the noise. It's not as raspy on the ears, you know. It's quite a loud headset, this. Quite a cheap headset, but a good headset. I got it on a really good discount. 30 quid. It's like aluminium frame, all memory foam, cushioning, everything. Mics, good quality. Use it on all my videos. Headset's like, it's not fully surround, but it's stereo. But it's really comfy. 30 quid for mic and headset. It's got a really long cable. I think that's why it was so cheap, so it's not wireless. Everyone wants wireless these days, don't they? So. Redzilla says, hey, Wonder there. One thing I got to say. Good, bad, I'm the one with the gun. Oh, dear. Project says, I couldn't agree more with Dread. Darth Maul says, how many Steam games you all got? I got 46. Just at a glance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, about 30. But on Epic Games, I've got about nearly 300 now, because I always collect the free ones. Quick reminder as well, for those on PC, if you've got an Epic Games account, at the minute, they always do like a 12 days of Christmas thing. So every day, leading up to New Year's Day, is a free game on Epic Games. And if you remember, I think it was last year, or maybe the year before, Jurassic World Evolution 1 went free on Epic Games. Yeah, I've got a lot of... At one point, they had Jurassic World not Jurassic World. They had GTA 5 Premium Edition. Not just GTA Online, the 5 and the Premium Online stuff for free. The whole thing. Yeah, loads of other stuff. Go on there. I've never paid for a game on Epic Games, but I've legit got like nearly 300 games on there now. Every Thursday there's a free game, but at the minute there's a free game every day. The 12 days of Christmas, yeah? So make sure you get on that. Christmas Day and New Year's Day, there's usually a big game on there as well. So get on it, yeah? Every day. It's about 4 PM UK time, free game. Yeah. Darth Maul says, I got you all beat on Steam games, I think. But Epic, no way, I can't beat that. I haven't paid for any. They're just free, you know, free games. So, yeah, so make sure you're getting on Epic. If you're on PC, free game every day. Why not? Yeah. Some of them are like indie games, not very good. Or whatever. Or you might not like the game. Just get them anyway. Why not? Free. Don't pay. And then some games there's like, some days there's just like, oh wow. Or some weeks there's 2 games, you know. Get on it. Free game. Don't cost you anything. Just click get. Cost nothing. Done. And I haven't even registered any card details on Epic. May as well get it, haven't you? That's it. So, Darth Maul with, oof. Yeah, that's all good. Dragon King, hello there. Unfortunately, Dragon King, I'm not rushing off exactly, but I will be ending the stream in just a couple of minutes, unfortunately, because I've been streaming now for, well, nearly 3.5 hours. But that's all good. Now, I do have lots to do tomorrow. I've got Christmas shopping to do tomorrow. Some of it anyway. I'm not looking forward to that. Say, you know, 'tis the season to be jolly until it comes time to go shopping. And everyone behaves like animals. They do. Very selfish people are around Christmas. It's no good. There was a story last year about my local supermarket. Makes me sound like I live in like a little backwoods town or something, but there's numerous supermarkets, but the main one near me, the main one near me last Christmas, yeah, it's all over the news. Like there was 1 turkey left on Christmas Eve, yeah, and two guys ended up scrapping, full blown fighting in the aisle, yeah, throwing fists in the aisle over the last turkey. Yeah. 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 Darth Maul says, stop redeeming things quick.
Maybe even challenge you
To
to
control chaos. Yeah.
Actually, it's going to certainly challenge you to control chaos.
Yeah, literally fighting in the aisle over a frozen turkey. I know. And people push and the shove, and it's stressful for everybody, especially when you rush in last minute, you know. I'm gonna have to fully commit to not losing it tomorrow. I'm pretty chilled and easygoing as it is, but when you've, you know, sustained for several hours, people in the way and hitting the back of your ankles with trolleys and just being generally rude, and you're like, Christmas is within a week, man, you know, cheer up. You know, everyone looks miserable as sin. Oh dear. Okay, well, just before we get off things, so I'm not going to do anything more to this. I'm going to drop a save on it. Before we get off, I'll just show you a couple of the variants in this map pack. Let's have a look. Dino Jack says they could have built Jurassic World on Isla Tucano this whole time now. Cousin Chris says, I worked at Toys R Us on Black Friday. I've seen hell. I can imagine. Yeah, in that in the description is the Flattened and Interesting Maps pack that I worked on all week. I've spent a long time putting these 19 saves together. 14 maps, all expanded and flattened, with 5 different variants of some of the maps, do you know, where I've done other things to them. Yeah, so this is the Biosyn map, fully flattened. but it's submerged as well. So this isn't the normal water, this is dynamic water. So it's not this water, it's dynamic water. And obviously from there you can spring up islands. You know, it's quite easy to do that. Look, you spring up islands, whatever. Quite easy to do. Make your own islands. And then dinosaurs will all walk in that. Yeah. And I also did the San Albertus Peninsula alternate as well. That one. The one that I call the Archipelago. So I'm going to just show you a couple of these before I get off. Just in case you're interested in them. Yeah. Because they are good. I spent a long time doing this. So this one here is the San Albertus Peninsula. And as you can see, look. Completely different to how it originally was. When I'm done with San Marie Bay, I might even start a series on this map. Because look how cool this is. Yeah. And do you want to see how this started, this map? It doesn't look anything like this. But bear that in mind, that with all the peninsular islands and all that lot. Peninsula A, yeah. This is flattened, yeah. So that map you just saw came from this. Yeah. Be tough to believe it, but it did. This is what I mean. I spent a long time on these maps and they're all available on the Nexus on that link in the description. Yeah, came from this. Yes. Yeah, look at that. Just one giant rectangle. Look. Good stuff. There's a couple of other maps of note as well. Oregon's really nice. I always overlook Oregon, I'll be honest. Yeah, all of these are showcased in the video I did for these maps as well. Good, good. Spent a long time doing these. Look at Oregon. You've never seen Oregon. The Oregon map looks so pretty. Look at this. Flattened. It's got the river in there. That's not dynamic water. Yeah. Now you can see where the map's scarred. You see the darkness there is where hills and stuff was on the map. So the original build area is literally just that. But you can see how much I've managed to reclaim on this. And that bit across the water isn't usually buildable either. But do you know with some people with expanded maps, I'll show you an example because I'm not going to save. I'm not going to save. You can alter this river though. I kept it as close to the original river as possible. And it is alterable, but it's not dynamic water. It ends about there. It's like a texture under the map. But with some people, when they do expanded parks, I've even seen some uploaded to the Nexus. I'm not lying. They'll literally look like this, right? Where they just flatten it like this, look. And you end up with that horrible texture around the edge. Look, where you get that around the edge. You don't want that, do you? Every single map in this pack is smoothed and worked out. And I'll just show you Nublar 93 because that's a really good example as well. Yeah, even if you're not going to get the pack, I'd recommend just having a look at the pack that's in the description because all the screenshots are there of all the maps. 14 maps, 5 variants of them maps where I've done my own little personal take on them and added something interesting. And there's at least 2 biomes of every single type as well. So on here, look, this is expanded Nublar 93. Look how much build space I've reclaimed out of this. And the thing is, I've took all the time to round off all the mountains so they don't look like they just end abruptly. You see? So it doesn't look, well, dare I say it, just crap. Like that mountain there usually stretches all the way out to where that texture is on the ground. But look at that. It looks natural, you see? Done it good, yeah? Been very thorough on these maps. Yeah, this is a huge space. Yeah, huge. Lucid Demon says perfection. Jacob Diot about the Oregon map says I wish this would be in the base game. Dino Jack says, yeah, I think your flattened maps are going to help a lot, especially for lazy me not smoothing out my parks. This one took a while, not going to lie. It really did. Lucid Demon says I started using New Plan 93 yesterday. Awesome. Awesome. For any others you want to see, because I've got tons of them here. Germany's pretty good. I mean, Sierra Nevada, where is that? I mean, that's probably the biggest, apart from Arizona, that's probably the biggest build space, just because it's so flat round the edges. You can just flatten it all off. Nublar 2015, yeah, I'll show that one in a minute. Yep. Dreadwolf says, thanks for your hard work. Hey, it's all good. It's all good, mate. It's all good. It's for the community, you know. Yeah, Sierra Nevada, look, was fairly easy to flatten. There's a lot of crap on the map you have to get rid of, but this is just like the epic build area, you know. When you zoom in, there is more trees. I've took the liberty of fencing off Owen's shack as well, because when you alter the terrain around that, it doesn't sink. Doesn't sink, you see. Project says, and why are people saying ooh? It was only over the bad edges that I demonstrated, which are not in my packs, yeah. Darth Maul says Biosyn, okay. With a Biosyn map, there's actually... Oh, sorry, I see Nublar 2015. These are listed as well. When you put them in your save files list and install them, they are listed in order that they appear on the sandbox map list as well. So hopefully it makes them a little bit easier to find. Yeah, that means I had to go through them all, save them in reverse order, including the alternates as well. It's like, I try and think of everything, you know. Otherwise, you'd have to kind of guess, you know. At least now they're bunched the way they should be. Yeah, Darth Maul says Biosyn. I'll show that in a minute because it has two variants, you see. This is Nublar 2015. So as you can see, any bits where the volcano, I'm not going to say volcano, the mountains kind of cut in, are kind of smoothed off nicely, you see. So this is quite a pleasant map to build on, but look at that build space there. Okay. Nice. Big area there. I just wanted to show these before the stream ended, that's all. And then we'll have a look at Biosyn then. There's two variants of this. There's the river version and the submerged version, which I've already shown the submerged version. Jacob Diot said, Owen's Ranch, I want to see it. Okay, before the end, I'll reload and show you Owen's Ranch, okay? Jacob Diot says, when I go to Mosasaurus, it lags like crazy. Dreadwolf says, right, I'm going to go and sleep now. It was fun. I'll see you later. Take care, everyone. Take it easy, Dreadwolf. Thanks for being in, like, all stream, mate. You know, thank you very much, and I'll catch you very soon, okay? Yep, that's the Biosyn Sanctuary right there. It's a very large build area, of course. And you see, I've left this bit here because this is the dynamic water. It is possible to cut that off. But if you basically use this, look, use maybe the flatten tool, put the slope on, intensity, yeah, and use it here, you can create your own rivers, your own lakes, and that's how I did the full submerged map. So you can literally carve through, and if you save and load now, that'll be a dynamic water river. That water will fill this space. So just as an example of that, I'll show you the river version of this, where after it had been flattened, I redid the river because there was the texture of the river still on the map, and I used that as a stencil to make a deeper version of the Biosyn Sanctuary River. So I think it looks better than the really shallow one you get. So this is the river that I made, you see, based upon where the river is. And I made it plain so people can put their own spins on it. But that's roughly where the original river is on the Biosyn map. Like so, I'm just trying to get the best elevation there. Yeah, so that's that. Very thorough. You see? Redzilla says, hey Wonder, I got jump scared over a fluffy that I think was a spider. Kayla says, well, before you end the stream, I want to say have a great day tomorrow and good night. Well, thank you, mate. I'll say my goodbyes in a moment. Jacob Diot wanted to see the Owen Shack on Sierra Nevada, so good place to end the stream. And I tell you what, we're at like 3.5 hours in. It's been a great 3.5 hours. It flies. I tell you what, when you're having a good stream, it don't feel like 3.5 hours. It really doesn't. It flies. Feels like I've been going about an hour and a half. It does. Got a lot done on that map though, saying all the conversation, all the laughs we've been having. Yeah, there's Owen Shack. You see? Yeah, and I've made sure that the terrain has not been altered around it. And I've put a fence around it just to show where it's recommended not to alter the terrain. Because if you alter the terrain, for example, yeah. Yeah. And then trying to get that back to where it was. I was going to say it's very, very tough, but that's only because I kept the cursor right where it was. Yeah. Yeah. But say if I did that and then tried to get it back, it's not, the fences won't line up and be a nightmare. So best not to even try and alter it. Yeah. With this map as well, it's possible to build right up next to the village as well. So in here is the village. So you can build enclosures right next to it. The village. Yeah. There we go. The village is right there. And the build line is right there, so you can get closer. But that's a huge map. Darth Maul says, sweet. Even though I was only here at the end, it was still fun. Well, thank you very much, mate. Yeah, it's all right. It's all good. Redzilla says, hey, Wonder, those people who are fighting over meat gonna go ape? Yeah. Down Jack says, what maps would you like to see, Wonder, other than the 5 deaths? Oh, I don't know. Trying to think of a biome that's not been done yet. Maybe Egyptian desert, or maybe the Australian outback would be a pretty good option. Darth Maul says Sanctuary would be nice. Ooh, yeah, everyone forgets about the clear Sanctuary maps. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, I'm going to round it up there, guys. I've streamed for a lot longer than I thought I would. It was impromptu as well. Lauren was at work tonight, and I thought, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a stream, you know. That's good. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. If I don't see you again before Christmas and New Year, this is likely to be my last stream before New Year, you see. So if I don't see you before, you know, in the comments, on the videos, or in a live stream or anything, have a great Christmas and a great New Year. You know, Merry Christmas. And I'll probably be back early in the New Year, you know, streams, videos, and all that good stuff. Okay, so thank you for being around so long tonight as well. I've had a great time, and I'll hopefully catch you all again very soon. Yes. Great stream, everybody. You know, much love, and all the best. All right. Bye-bye. I need to find where to end the stream. Oh, wait, before you go. It is tradition to spam the chat. So just let's go. Spam the chat. Thank you very much. There we go. Look. Thank you very much. I know everyone's wishing me Merry Christmas. Thank you for the Christmas messages. Thank you very much. There we go. It's a shame I can't use my Guitar Hero guitar as a keyboard, because I'd love to be, you know, playing that and just typing stuff, you know. I'm one of the very few people left to actually play Guitar Hero, but okay. That's awesome, everybody. Thank you very much. And I'm still probably going to be spamming the chat for a couple of minutes after the stream ends. So, yeah, I'll catch you all again very, very soon. Even got some tongue action there. Yeah, all right. All the best, everybody. I'll catch you again soon. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All the best. Much love. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.